or something, but I just want to finish, come here, manage a game, and win another one.
As someone who defined your life by getting your body ready to do this kind of thing, right? I mean, how cool is it to do it again? Like, you've proven to yourself something that you didn't do before. You're right back in it.
I tell you what, since yesterday I've been anxious, like when I used to play, so that's a good feeling.
Thanks so much. Good luck tonight, Alex.
Thank you, Will.
All right, there you go. That's Alex Cora. Your Sherwin-Williams question of the week is brought to you by Sherwin-Williams. Got paint questions? Ask Sherwin-Williams, and ask Sherwin-Williams how to bring color to your life. Time to see who's in the hot tub. The injury update is presented by New England Spas. Create your own home paradise with a soothing new hot tub, swim spa, sauna, or cold plunge from New England Spas, the home relaxation specialist. Visit New England Spas in Natick, Norwell, Auburn, or soon in Warwick. Online at nespas.com. Rafael Devers out of the lineup once again tonight. He is still dealing with a sore shoulder, although listed as day-to-day, not on the IL, at least not yet. Vaughn Grissom is in the lineup for Worcester tonight. He's the DH batting second as he makes his way back from a groin and hamstring injury. Nick Pivetta, who is currently on the IL, scheduled to play catch tomorrow. And Isaiah Campbell has been placed on the IL with a shoulder injury. Bobby Dahlbeck has been called up in his place. All right, your starting lineups and a look around the Major League Baseball scoreboard coming up next on the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow.
Bless you. Hey, have you tried Instacart for spring allergy relief? You can order decongestants, antihistamines, and more through Instacart from stores like CVS, Walgreens, and Costco, delivered in as fast as 1 hour. Because those red, watery eyes need relief now. And that sneeze means you do not want to venture out into all that pollen. And that's your cue to download the Instacart app and get free delivery on your first 3 orders. Offer valid for a limited time. $10 minimum per order. Additional terms apply.
Save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile and get fiber-powered internet at home and unbeatable 5G reliability on the go. So whether you're playing a game at home,
yes, cool,
or attending one live, you can do more without spending more. Learn how to save at cox.com/internet. Cox Internet is connected to the premises via coaxial cable. Cox Mobile runs on the network with unbeatable 5G reliability as measured by Ookla LLC in the U.S. 2H 2023. Results may vary, not an endorsement. Other restrictions apply.
New England homeowners know metal roofs are strong protection for their homes, resisting high winds, ice dams, rust, moss, and lichen. Plus, snow slides right off. As New England's largest residential metal roofing company, East Coast Metal Roofing has no supply issues. We can install year-round with a lifetime warranty and lifetime workmanship. Spring into savings with 0% financing and 10% off your total roof replacement. East Coast Metal Roofing, the official roofing partner of the Boston Celtics.
SpringFest starts now at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off, plus save an extra $150 on every $1,500 you spend on select major appliances, like the GE Profile 2-in-1 Combo Washer and Dryer. In about 2 hours, you can wash and dry a full load of laundry, all in one machine. Because Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid 4/1 through 5/1. Savings vary based on purchase amount. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for details.
Take a minute to check your social battery. How's it doing? It's easy to ignore our needs and spread ourselves too thin. Therapy can give you the self-awareness to build a social life that doesn't drain your battery. BetterHelp offers affordable online therapy on a schedule that works for you. Start the process in minutes and switch therapists anytime. Find your social sweet spot with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/grow today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/grow.
Sox fans, the boys of summer are back, and the future is here.
Casas absolutely obliterated that ball.
Jarren Duran leading off with a home run.
With the free Odyssey app, you can catch every Devers blast with Hall of Fame Joe on the call.
Another opposite field home run for Raffy Devers.
Your soundtrack to summer is on Boston's Sports Original with every Sox game live on the Odyssey app with WEEI. Download it today. AUDACY. Live games available for fans in market only.
Does your money work hard for you? Earn more with an e-checking account from Westerly Community Credit Union. Get a crazy high interest rate, plus there's no monthly fee, no minimum balances, and you get up to $20 each month in free ATMs. Visit us online at westerlyccu.com/e-checking or visit one of our branches to open an account today.
Hey, it's Fitzy from Six Rings and Football Things. It's not just a podcast, it's the 25th hour of the day. Your weekly source for all things New England Patriots, right on time. Your time. In the car, navigate the streets of the NFL offseason with wisdom in your ear. We accompany every errand you need to run. Washing the windows or vacuuming the carpets? Don't just clean, conquer. Podcasts make you more productive because we fit perfectly into your schedule. Follow Six Rings and Football Things in the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Shop our best savings for spring during Spring Fest at Lowe's. Get up to 35% off. Plus, save an extra $150 on every $1,500 you spend on select major appliances. And save on premium 2 cubic foot mulch. Get 5 bags for just $10. Because Lowe's knows spring. Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid to 4/17. Appliance savings vary based on purchase amount. Exclusions apply. See Lowe's.com for more details. Premium mulch offer excludes Alaska and Hawaii. Selection varies by location while supplies last.
The Greg Hill Show, weekdays, 5:30 to 10.
Now back to the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
This is the Mass Mutual Red Sox pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. Red Sox and Angels playing the first of 3 from Fenway Park tonight. Your Red Sox lineup is brought to you by Herb Chambers. At Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars. We help people buy them. Jaron Duran is your leadoff hitter in left field tonight, followed by Pablo Reyes at second. Tyler O'Neill in right field bats third. O'Neill tied for the Major League lead in home runs still with 6. Mike Trout on the other side is the only other Major Leaguer with 6 home runs thus far. Tristan Casas at first base bats fourth. Bobby Dahlbeck called up from Worcester is at third base in place of Rafael Devers. Dahlbeck will hit 5th. Masataka Yoshida, the DH, hits 6th. Connor Wong, who homered to tie the game late last night, is the catcher batting 7th. Cedon Rafaela remains in center field batting 8th. And then David Hamilton is the shortstop batting 9th. Tanner Houck on the mound for the Sox, 2-0, and has yet to give up an earned run this season. So he'll try to make it 3-0 here tonight, going up against Reid Detmers, who also is 2-0 on the other side, including a win over the Red Sox last Saturday. Time now for the Subaru of New England scoreboard. The Subaru of New England Love Spring event is here. Drive away in a brand new 2024 Subaru. Find your authorized Subaru retailer at SubaruofNewEngland.com. Yankees and Guardians have already been rained out in Cleveland. They'll play a day-night doubleheader tomorrow. Yankees off to a 10-3 start. Cleveland 9-3. Couple of games going on right now. The Pirates and Phillies are scoreless going to the second. Giants and Rays just started in Tampa. Twins and Tigers started the game, or I should say, they've been delayed in Detroit by rain. Coming up in a few minutes, you have the Orioles, fresh off the sweep of the Red Sox, hosting the Milwaukee Brewers. Blue Jays host the Colorado Rockies tonight. Kevin Gausman on the mound for Toronto. The Braves are at the Marlins. Miami just 2-11 to begin the year. Old buddy Michael Wacha on the mound for the Royals as they visit the New York Mets. White Sox and Reds from Chicago at 7:40. Astros and Rangers in Houston. That's an 8:10 first pitch. Cubs taking on the Mariners out in Seattle. Diamondbacks home to the St. Louis Cardinals. And then you have the Oakland A's, maybe a surprising 5-8 Oakland A's team entertaining the Washington Nationals tonight. And then the late game at 10:10, Yamamoto and the Dodgers taking on the Padres. All right, that is going to do it for us here on the pregame show. For our producer, Stiz, I'm Rich Keefe. You've been listening to the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. Will Fleming, Joe Castiglione of the call of Red Sox and Angels coming up next on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
You've been listening to the Mass Mutual Red Sox pregame show. Proudly brought to you by Mass Mutual. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. The Red Sox are coming up next on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
New England homeowners know metal roofs are strong protection for their homes, resisting high winds, ice dams, rust, moss, and lichen. Plus, snow slides right off. As New England's largest residential metal roofing company, East Coast Metal Roofing has no supply issues. We can install year-round with a lifetime warranty and lifetime workmanship. Spring into savings with 0% financing and 10% off your total roof replacement. East Coast Metal Roofing, the official roofing partner of the Boston Celtics.
Now you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile. So whether you're playing a game at home,
Yes, goal.
or attending one live, you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile at cox.com/internet. Other restrictions apply.
SpringFest starts now at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off, plus save an extra $150 on every $1,500 you spend on select major appliances, like the GE Profile 2-in-1 Combo Washer and Dryer. In about 2 hours, you can wash and dry a full load of laundry all in one machine. Because Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid 4/1 through 5/1. Savings vary based on purchase amount. Selection varies by location. While supplies last, see Lowe's.com for details.
At Marshall Building and Remodeling, we care about your home because we care about the life you live in it. Why do we do what we do? It's simple. The people. We've raised the standard for what you can expect during a roofing, siding, and window project because you deserve more. More communication, more options, more time spent on the important things in life instead of worrying about home maintenance. So when it comes to your next roofing, siding, or window project, expect more, get more with Marshall. Call today or visit marshallbr.com to schedule your free estimate.
It's one thing falling in love with a house, picturing yourself moving in and calling it home, and quite another navigating the world of price negotiating, mortgage lenders, and finding the budget that works best for you. An agent who's a Realtor can make understanding that world easier. Realtors have the expertise, access to proprietary data, and tools to help you get from imagining living somewhere to actually doing it. That's the kind of help we can provide. Because that's who we are. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors.
Take a minute to check your social battery. How's it doing? It's easy to ignore our needs and spread ourselves too thin. Therapy can give you the self-awareness to build a social life that doesn't drain your battery. BetterHelp offers affordable online therapy on a schedule that works for you. Start the process in minutes and switch therapists anytime. Find your social sweet spot with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/grow today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/grow.
Baseball is back. Basketball is heating up, and the NFL Draft is right around the corner. Listen to the latest on the teams you love with the free Odyssey app. The biggest sports radio stations in the country, providing unrivaled local coverage of their teams, all in one place. Exclusive interviews with players, coaches, and team executives, streaming live and always available on demand. Stay in the know with your favorite teams with Odyssey. AUDACY. Download the free Odyssey app today.
Shop our best savings for spring during SpringFest at Lowe's. Get up to 35% off, plus save an extra $150 on every $1,500 you spend on select major appliances. And save on premium 2 cubic foot mulch. Get 5 bags for just $10. Because Lowe's knows spring. Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid to 4/17. Appliance savings vary based on purchase amount. Exclusions apply. See Lowe's.com for more details. Premium mulch offer excludes Alaska and Hawaii. Selection varies by location. While supplies last.
Hey, it's Fitzy from Six Rings and Football Things. It's not just a podcast, it's the fifth hour of the day. Your weekly source for all things New England Patriots, right on time. Your time. In the car, navigate the streets of the NFL offseason with wisdom in your ear. We accompany every errand you need to run. Washing the windows or vacuuming the carpets? Don't just clean, conquer. Podcasts make you more productive because we fit perfectly into your schedule. Follow Six Rings and Football Things in the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is
And the Boston Red Sox are the world champions.
Red Sox Baseball.
And it is good! And Boston strong!
On the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
For the first time in 86 years.
The Red Sox on WEEI are brought to you by Shaws and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Holy cow!
110 Grill, gluten-free dining done right. Arbella, gear for baseball fans, here for good. Brought to you by AZEK Exteriors. Visit www.azekexteriors.com. Mike's Amazing, the official mayo and mustard of the Boston Red Sox.
And it's gone!
Citgo. When you start with Citgo, you're good to go. Sponsored by DigSafe. Call 811 before you dig or visit digsafe.com. Drains by James. Eastern Massachusetts leader in drain cleaning and pipelining.
And that ball is gone into the front row of the Mazda sponsor seats.
Herb Chambers. At Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars. We help people buy them. Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Hire Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Cars for kids. Old car giving you problems? Why not donate it? Call 1-877-CARS-4-KIDS today. Northern Bank. New England Ford. Ford Trucks. Official truck of the Boston Red Sox.
Looking up, grand slam!
Sponsored by Sherwin-Williams. The Sherwin-Williams Pro Plus program helps you manage and grow your paint business. Sponsored by Nissan. At Nissan, we make cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop NissanUSA.com. Town Fair Tire. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Swinging a drive to left field. There are a couple runs. Way gone.
Subaru of New England. Love spring in the all-wheel drive 2024 Subaru Forester. Verizon, the network Boston relies on.
Long gone into the monster seats.
Now, with all the play-by-play action, here's Joe Castiglione and Will Fleming.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Fenway Park, where the Red Sox and the Los Angeles Angels begin a 3-game series. Skies have cleared after a rainy day. Neither club had batting practice on the field, but right now it's clear, and we are getting set for baseball as the Red Sox and the Angels play for the second straight weekend, and the last weekend that they'll play this season. Red Sox winning 2 of 3 in Anaheim, and now the Angels here, and the Red Sox have their City Connect uniforms on, which have brought them some good fortune. They are 27-7 since they started wearing those uniforms, and were 12-3 last year in the yellow, blue, and white. Tonight, Tanner Houck, who's not allowed to run this season, takes them on for the Red Sox. He beat the Angels on Sunday with 6 scoreless innings, and the Angels have one of their better pitchers, maybe their best, and Reid Detmers going. Struck out 12 Red Sox Saturday and got the victory. He is 2-0 this year with a 1.64 ERA. Red Sox and the Angels meeting for the only series this year at Fenway. And Will Fleming has the starting lineups and more.
Indeed, I do, Joe. Brought to you by Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Really cool moment out on the field right now. They're honoring the RBI program in the Fenway Park Learning Lab, and a very neat young man from Dorchester just threw a strike right down the middle to Justin Slayton in all yellow and baby blue. Sam Kennedy, Linda Henry on hand to celebrate that wonderful program. For the Red Sox, they'll see these Angels wildly for the second time in 10 days, and that's it in the regular season. Red Sox took 2 of 3 in L.A. Had a very similar looking lineup for Ron Washington than the 3 we saw out in Southern California. Anthony Rendon, who has really struggled to begin the season, has drawn a lot of boo birds, even in Los Angeles. He leads it off. He's the third baseman. He is 6 for 40 to start the year. Nolan Shonowell, a top prospect, is just totally lost at the plate. 2 for his first 31. He does have a home run, but he sticks in the lineup for Washington. He's the first baseman, and he bats second. Mike Trout, the center fielder, one of the greats of all time, is in center field batting third, and then Taylor Ward in left field cleaning up. Aaron Hicks, the right fielder, bats fifth. Brendan Drury, the DH, bats sixth. Then Renhefo, Ohapi, and Neto, 7, 8, 9. Time now for the starting lineups and then the national anthem, as always, brought to you by BuildSubmarines.com.
Please welcome Rosie and Annie of the Rossi Sisters.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the
excellent job as the crowd begins to file in here at Fenway Park, the national anthem. Brought to you by BuiltSubmarines.com, where you'll find stable, sustaining, skilled trades careers, helping bring the next generation of U.S. Navy submarines to life. We build giants because it takes one to build one. Sox in the resplendent yellow City Connects, and it does feel like maybe they could change the karma after some bad defense led to a 3-game sweep at the hands of the Baltimore Orioles. Once again, it's Rendon, Shonowell, Trout, and then Ward, Hicks, Drury, Rengifo, Ohapi, and Neto, 7-8-9 for Ron Washington in his first year at the helm of the LA Angels. Meantime, the Red Sox will go with Jarren Duran atop the lineup card. He's in left field, and then Pablo Reyes, who made that costly error last night. He's the second baseman, and he bats second ahead of Tyler O'Neill. He and Mike Trout lead the American League in blasts, and Tyler bats third. He's in right field. Tristan Casas is really starting to heat up. He's the cleanup man for Alex Cora this evening. He'll be, of course, at first base. Bobby Dahlbeck back with the Red Sox. He is on the roster. Isaiah Campbell having some injury issues. The Red Sox still have to make a decision about who will start the ball game tomorrow in Pavetta's spot in the rotation. Cooper Criswell is here on the taxi squad, and it is widely expected that Criswell will make the start. For now, Dahlbeck takes the spot of Isaiah Campbell, who is on the 15-day injured list with what the Red Sox are calling a right shoulder impingement. Alex Cora brings the lineup card out. It is not Ron Washington on the Angels side. The crew chief for this particular series is indeed Chad Fairchild, and he does have home plate in this series opener. After Dahlbeck, who's at third base, then Masataka Yoshida is the DH batting sixth. Connor Wong catches and bats seventh. Cedar Rafaela, who swung and missed a lot of late, he's in center field batting eighth. And then David Hamilton, again, another big misplay defensively. He's the shortstop, and he bats ninth. As Joe told you, Reid Detmers is really the Angels' best and one of the best in the American League. And I think, Joe, today, this Red Sox team, it goes without saying, the defense has just got to be plainly better. There's no easy way to say that. It's not that difficult to figure out. The defense has killed the Red Sox. But when you look at this lineup without Devers, without Story, it seems to me that really for this series, the most important thing is that someone like Yoshida or even Wong or Rafaela kind of come into the fold to help O'Neill and Casas and Duran in the offense.
Somebody definitely has to step up and get it going. You look at the infield, and it's not a real potent infield other than Casas at first base tonight with Dahlbeck, who certainly has the capability and the power, but he hasn't done much late in the big leagues after over 30 home runs last year with Worcester. And you've got the Hamilton at short and Reyes playing at second base tonight, who's really been slumping. So they really need some help from guys like Yoshida or Rafaela or maybe Connor Wong, who did have the pinch home run last night.
Starting to swing the bat much better is Wong. So the Red Sox and these Angels just moments away as Alex reviews the ground rules here with Chad Fairchild. And the Angels, Detmers has just been incredible for the Angels, but Houck has been even better for the Red Sox. Tanner has not allowed an earned run over his first 12 innings. The Tampa Bay Rays are hosting the San Francisco Giants tonight. They are underway down in St. Pete. Just kind of a toss-up at the moment in the middle part of the American League East. The Orioles, with the 3-game sweep here, vaulted over the Sox with an 8-4 record, and the O's return home tonight. The Jackson Holiday will see the Camden faithful for the first time, and he and the Orioles are hosting the Milwaukee Brewers. I thought it was really cool, Joe, in Father Uni and in Charles's remarks yesterday at Larry Lucchino's memorial service at St. Cecilia's, that Larry became such a passionate, demanding force that they not call Camden Yards or Fenway or Petco a stadium. He wanted it to be a ballpark, and all three certainly are.
$5 fine for using the S word, as Dr. Charles said, stadium. And I love the comparison. And Dr. Charles was a personal statistician for Earl Weaver. He said Larry Lucchino was Earl Weaver in a suit with a better vocabulary.
All of those things are true. And Of course, Larry Lucchino never forced Jim Palmer to give up a grand slam, so they had that difference as well. So the Orioles hosting the Milwaukee Brewers tonight at that beautiful ballpark that Larry and Janet Marie Smith built at Camden Yards. They're in the first inning and just underway. Tigers hosting the Twins. The Yankees, meantime, they're in Cleveland. They're underway in the first inning. Guards hosting the Yanks. Toronto is hosting the Colorado Rockies, and I'm looking out there on the scoreboard. It has a P next to that game, as in that game has been postponed. That can't be right. In Toronto, they can just close the roof, so they're underway in the top of the first. Here comes Tanner Houck. We're in at number 89 on the back of the yellow City Connect jerseys. The surprising, red-hot Pittsburgh Pirates, they're in Philadelphia, and they lead the Phillies 1-0 early. I mean, it has been just a remarkable beginning for O'Neal Cruz and Brian Reynolds, Jared Jones, and others for that young Pirates team, shepherded by Ben Cherington. They are really on a run to begin the season. Later tonight in Seattle, the Cubs pay the Mariners a visit. Padres visit the Dodgers. Nats are at the Oakland Athletics. What a tilt that is. Cincinnati in Chicago. Amazing dramatics of late for the Reds. So many come from behind wins. Cardinals at the D-backs and the Braves at the Marlins.
Yeah, they got the P in the wrong place at Yankees at Cleveland.
Yeah.
Rained out, and they'll play a day-nighter tomorrow.
So just move that down a slot. So the Yankees will not have a chance to win a ball game. The Red Sox come in tonight 7-6, Yanks 10-3. So Boston with the win could get within 2.5 games of the top spot in the AL East. That was a point that Alex Cora made before the game. He knows they got to play better, they got to play cleaner defense. But he said, look, they all count the same. Sometimes people around here feel like the sky is falling. We're 7-6, 3 games out in the middle of the pack. As I told you, the crew chief and home plate umpire is Chad Fairchild. Ryan Wills is at first base. Carlos Torres will have the action at second base, and then Charlie Ramos is at third. It's turned into a lovely night for a ball game. Light cloud cover. Looking like we'll start just a little bit behind schedule, but temperatures feels like in the upper 50s, low 60s. We'll get you the details of that as the Red Sox and the Angels begin the weekend set. And for the play-by-play, the Hall of Famer, here's Joe Castiglione.
Thank you very much, Will. The first pitch of the ball game is in there for a strike from Tanner Houck to Anthony Rendon, who's hitting just 150, 6 for 40. He's been booed a lot at home, been hurt most of his career with the Angels, but he lines this one in a right, a base hit. So Rendon, who had an 0 for 21 start to begin the year, singles between first and second. He has not played a full season since he was with Washington and helped them win the World Series in 2019. Been a tough go in Anaheim. And a single to right brings up Nolan Shonowell, the number 1 pick a couple of years back, who's only 22, but he's 0 for his last 18 and 2 for 31. And he's on the expressway. 0.65 his average, 54 degrees, wind blowing pretty much out to center field. Not a great factor tonight. The left-hand batter takes a low ball 1. Showing bats left, throws right, playing at first base. But he's had a very tough start. Holds that bat high over his head, almost like Yaz used to do, and he gets hit in the knee with a slider. So the first 2 men reach. He's limping down to first base, jogging, but limping badly. And there are runners at first and second with nobody out. Tanner Houck has not allowed a run this year.
And this is the guy you fear most in their lineup, of course, Mike Trout. That's just the third base runner that has reached against Houck from the left side. It was such a hot button for him. And they were 3 for 17 with no walks coming in against him.
Trout tied for the home run lead in the league with the Red Sox Tyler O'Neill with 6. He's hitting .318. He knocked in 8 runs. He has just 1 career home run at Fenway. It's a bit of a surprise, but he's been hurt a lot when the Angels have been playing here. And he's batting third of the Morgan & Morgan starting lineups, brought to you by America's largest injury law firm. Nope. I waited for showing well to test his leg. He seems to be okay now. They could hit him on the knee. 2 men on, nobody out. Houck has an 18-inning scoreless streak dating back to last year. Ground ball hit the short. Here's the throw to second. High! Another Red Sox error. And the bases are loaded with nobody out. David Hamilton went to his right, had it. Trout can run, but it's a possible double play ball, and he threw it high to second base. Reyes had to reach up, leave the bag, leap, and he couldn't hang on. Everybody's safe.
I think, Joe, the play might have been just to go to third base. I mean, get the lead runner. His momentum was going to the right. He is killing the Red Sox defensively right now.
Here's the pitch with the bases loaded, and it's a check swing ball outside to Taylor Ward. Well, there could be 2 out and a runner at third. There could be 1 out, runners at first and second, but instead nobody out. The bases loaded. Ward is third in RBIs with 11, and he grounds this one to second. Reyes bobbles it, picks it up, underhands the second out, and they don't get the double play. They get 1, but a run scores. Should have been 2. 1-0 Angels.
And you don't blame the fans for booing. It's another time, too, where Pablo Reyes took a misstep. I mean, he went right. The ball kicked off the mound. He got it to his left. But, I mean, the middle infield defense right now, Joe, is just not major league level.
And it's been reflected in wins and losses the last 3 days. Reyes was not too far from second. He underhanded it to Hamilton, who had no chance at first. So 1-0 Angels. Ward with his 12th RBI. Rendon scoring. Trout wiped out. Here's a left-hand batter. And it's a call strike in there to Aaron Hicks. Former Twin, Yankee, and briefly with the Orioles last year, hitting just 160 with 1 homer. That runs the first he's allowed since his second last start last year for Houck. Ball hit hard up the middle into center field, a base hit. Another run scores, 2-0 Angels. And stopping at second on the play was Ward.
And it's just the worst kind of deja vu, Joe, where plays are not made and the starting pitcher suffers.
And we're right in the first inning, 2 plays not made. 1 error charge, you can't assume a double play. But really, it has been disastrous.
I know
start.
They're trying to shepherd young players and instill confidence. David Hamilton cannot be the shortstop for this team right now.
Probably won't be for long. Here's Drury, 6 for 31, and he takes a strike. Well traveled infield or outfield, DH in this one. Angels doing a lot of aggressive swinging early here. Don't see that a lot. Pitch home is outside. But Houck's had good command for the most part. 1-1 the count. 2 runs, 2 hits, and a huge error. And another play not made. Where he's 6 for 39 with 1 RBI. Here's the pitch. And it's in there for a call strike. So Aaron Hicks, who was just 4 for 25 before that base hit, drives in his 4th run of the year. Ward at second. Still only 1 out. Houck ready for a 1-2. His 13th pitch of the inning. And it's outside with a slider. Tanner Houck catching him today. Red Sox have Dahlbeck, who just returned from Worcester at third. Hamilton at second. Hamilton at short, Reyes at second. Casas at first with Wong catching. Way outside, off the mid of the catcher to the backstop it goes. Runners advance to second and third. Wong did get a glove on it on a slider down and away in the left-hand batter's box, but he couldn't stop it. That one really moved like a sweeper. So the infield comes in now. Here's the pitch home. Swinging a chopper hit weakly toward the shortstop. Grabbed by Hamilton. The run scores. Throw to first for the out. Hamilton had to move to his right and come in. Took a look at the plate, but the runner Ward was off on contact, and he scores. 3-0 Angels. So there's the second out. Drury is out 6-3. Gets his second RBI, and here's Luis Rengifo, the second baseman, who's got a 7-game hit streak going. 9 for 27 in the early going with 2 RBIs. Here's the pitch from Houck, and he swings and drives one left center field. Back goes Rafaela, still on the go, makes a running backhand catch at the edge of the track out by the 379 marker. Oh, that could have been a big-time extra base hit and score 2 more runs. As it is, the Angels get 3. Red Sox coming up on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
New England homeowners know metal roofs are strong protection for their homes, resisting high winds, ice dams, rust, moss, and lichen. Plus, snow slides right off. As New England's largest residential metal roofing company, East Coast Metal Roofing has no supply issues. We can install year-round with a lifetime warranty and lifetime workmanship. Spring into savings with 0% financing and 10% off your total roof replacement. East Coast Metal Roofing, the official roofing partner of the Boston Celtics.
Save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile and get fiber-powered internet at home and unbeatable 5G reliability on the go. So whether you're playing a game at home, yes, goal, or attending one live, you can do more without spending more. Learn how to save at cox.com/internet. Cox Internet is connected to the premises via coaxial cable. Cox Mobile runs on the network with unbeatable 5G reliability as measured by Ookla LLC in the U.S. 2H 2023. Results may vary, not an endorsement. Other restrictions apply.
SpringFest starts now with new savings at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off, plus save an extra $150 on every $1,500 you spend on select major appliances. Discover the new GE Appliances range with removable Easy Wash oven tray for easy cleaning in your dishwasher. Because Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid 4/1 through 5/1. Savings vary based on purchase amount. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for details.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Reid Detmers delivers, and it's a fastball in for a call strike to Jaron Durant, is at 333 with a homer and 5 RBIs. 3-0 Angels. As the Red Sox kicked it around again in the top of the first inning. Pitch is fouled to the left out of play. Durant to be followed by Reyes and O'Neill in the Herb Chambers batting order, sponsored by Herb Chambers Cadillac of Linfield and Cadillac of Warwick. See how many of those runs were earned. I believe 1.
They initially just said 2. I agree with you. I think it should be 1.
There's a drive to left field, but on comes the left fielder to make the catch. Ward on a ball hit off the end of the bat.
And here's why I say that. I mean, you are supposed to give the pitcher the benefit of the doubt. And I mean, look, he was pivoting to throw to second, so I guess maybe because of that you can't assume the out at third. And then Shonowell would have been at third because of being hit by a pitch, but had it not been for the error, he would not have been over at third, and I don't think you can assume he would have scored on that hit.
Here's Reyes, who had a big-time bobble, and he swings and doesn't get it, strike 1. He's 0 for his last 12, hitting just 136, 3 hits overall, 3 RBIs. 3-0 Los Angeles.
Like, if there's not the error, Shonowell's at first base, and he's not going to score before there are 3 outs.
Fastball is taken high. I mean, when there's a doubt, you should benefit the pitcher in terms of the earned runs. Or pitch coming home, and it fouled to the right out of play by Reyes, who's really been struggling with a bat. Three runs, 2 hits, a huge error, another misplay. And 1 left on for the Angels in the top of the inning here. Detmers, has struck out 12 Red Sox Saturday, delivers, and there's a looping line drive in his center field, and it drops in front of Trout for a base hit. So Reyes breaks an 0 for 12 with a single up the middle. The Arbella Insurance Foundation, dedicated to striking out cancer by supporting the Jimmy Fund. For every strikeout Arabella Insurance Foundation donates $50 to the Jimmy Fund here for good. 1 on, 1 out for O'Neill. He's tied with Trout for the home run lead with 6, hitting at .308. He's driven in 7. Strange to look at the numbers. Trout 6 homers, 8 RBIs, and O'Neill 6 homers, only 7 RBIs. Check swing, a breaking ball in the dirt, ball 1. Nothing LA here in the last half of the first inning. 3 runs, either 1 or 2 of them earned. Score says 2. Pitch, swing and a miss. The off-speed pitch away from Detmers. There's 12 strikeouts in 6 innings Saturday against the Red Sox, the most strikeouts in a game by an Angel pitcher this year. Tall lefty ready, and his pitch that dips low and away. Detmers has very good stuff, normally pretty good command. Two balls and a strike. Reid Detmers, first round pick in 2020. The pitch home, grounded hard and foul outside of third. Detmers signed with the Angels. Shortly after that draft, he pitched 3 years collegiately at the University of Louisville, where he majored in sports administration. He was a 2-time All-American there. From Nokomis, Illinois, that's where he went to high school. Grew up a Cardinal fan. His dad pitched in the minor leagues. The pitch, swing a chopper, foul again, past the third base coaching box. Angels managed by Ron Washington, one of the great infield instructors in the game, and one of the really great personalities as well. He managed Texas to 2 World Series appearances. Should have had at least 1 win if Nelson Cruz had caught a fly ball against St. Louis. Here's the 2-2. Swing hit hard to third, grabbed by the third baseman Rendon to second, on to first. They turn it over easily. Hit hard, but a nice play by Rendon. 5-4-3 after 1. 3-0 Angels on the Shaws and Star Market. WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Now you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile. So whether you're playing a game at home,
Yes, goal.
or attending one live, you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile at cox.com/internet. Other restrictions apply.
New England homeowners know metal roofs are strong protection for their homes, resisting high winds, ice dams, rust, moss, and lichen. Plus, snow slides right off. As New England's largest residential metal roofing company, East Coast Metal Roofing has no supply issues. We can install year-round with a lifetime warranty and lifetime workmanship. Spring into savings with 0% financing and 10% off your total roof replacement. East Coast Metal Roofing, the official roofing partner of the Boston Celtics.
Springfest starts now at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off, plus save an $50 on every $1,500 you spend on select major appliances, like the GE Profile 2-in-1 Combo Washer and Dryer. In about 2 hours, you can wash and dry a full load of laundry, all in one machine. Because Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid 4/1 through 5/1. Savings vary based on purchase amount. Selection varies by location. While supplies last, see Lowe's.com for details.
Imagine travel that's unique. A trip that's literally customized just for you with an expert private guide. Kensington Tours makes your dream trip happen. See the world differently. Visit kensingtontours.com today.
Take a minute to check your social battery. How's it doing? It's easy to ignore our needs and spread ourselves too thin. Therapy can give you the self-awareness to build a social life that doesn't drain your battery. BetterHelp offers affordable online therapy on a schedule that works for you. Start the process in minutes and switch therapists anytime. Find your social sweet spot with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/grow today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/grow.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Now, Tanner Houck gave up his first runs of any kind this season, his first earned run. Let down by some very poor Red Sox defense at the top of the first. 3-0 Angels. Here's the number 8 hitter, Logan Ohtani, the catcher. And he takes it low, ball one. Ohtani had a grand slam at Anaheim against Red Sox. He's hitting .353, sixth overall. And he grounds this one hard to third. Grabbed by Dahlbuck on the second hop. Fires a strike to first in time. Rather derisive cheer here as the Red Sox make a play in the infield. That was pretty routine. One down for Zach Neto, the shortstop. Hitting .205 without a homer. He's driven in 5. Neto made his Major League debut last year here at Fenway, just about a year ago. He's out of Miami. Houck's pitch is away, ball one.
They get him up here quickly, don't they?
Well, sometimes you pay the price for that if they rush too soon. Pitch. Swinging a pop-up first base side, foul ground. Casas coming over into the Red Sox dugout with the room, and he dropped it. Oh, he reached out for it. I think he thought he was closer to the dugout fence than he was, but he had another 3 feet, and he lunged for it and missed it. That's got to be an error.
It does. It was in the air forever. He was over there. They do scored an error.
As it should be. Oh. So the Red Sox now have tied Oakland for the most errors in the league with 15.
And they've come all in a week.
Call strike. I mean, Oakland, if you look at the roster, is barely a big league club.
I mean, obviously not quite literally in a week, but so many of them since Trevor Story went down.
Here's the pitch, and he swings, and it's a high fly, right field, shallow. Out goes the second baseman, on comes the right fielder, and O'Neill makes the catch.
He doesn't deserve that.
No. So after the E3, does not prove to be costly. 2 down, nobody on for Rendon, who began the game with a single to right. And he wound up sparking a 3-run rally helped by the Red Sox defense. Call strike.
So I do think they will revisit that. I think 2 of them will be unearned, which will mean the Red Sox lead baseball with 17 unearned runs allowed.
Blowing away. Hard to win that way. The league leaders are circling the drain presented by Drains by James. Drains by James, Eastern Mass's leader in residential and commercial drain cleaning and pipelining. And Drains by James to give a poop about your pipes. That one's low and away for a ball. Leading and hitting, Stephen Kwan of Cleveland, a 386. He'll stay there because they were rained out tonight. So will Volpe stay second at 372 because the Yankees were scheduled to play in Cleveland. 2-1 now the count to the right-hand batting Rendon. Rendon last year played 43 games. In 22, he appeared in 47 games. And 21, 58 games, and in the COVID year, 52 games.
This is probably about he wants to play it.
And we got a huge contract to come to the Angels as a free agent after leaving Washington. Here's the pitch, and he swings and pops it up off the end of the bat. First baseman coming behind the mound. Second baseman, too. Casas makes the catch to retire the side. This crowd's been harsh. They do go 1-2-3 despite another error. After 1.5, 3-0 Angels on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile and get fiber-powered internet at home and unbeatable 5G reliability on the go. So whether you're playing a game at home, yes, goal, or attending one live, you can do more without spending more. Learn how to save at cox.com/internet. Cox Internet is connected to the premises via coaxial cable. Cox Mobile runs on the network with unbeatable 5G reliability as measured by Ookla LLC in the U.S. 2H 2023. Results may vary, not an endorsement. Other restrictions apply.
New England homeowners know metal roofs are strong protection for their homes, resisting high winds, ice dams, rust, moss, and lichen. Plus, snow slides right off. As New England's largest residential metal roofing company, East Coast Metal Roofing has no supply issues. We can install year-round with a lifetime warranty and lifetime workmanship. Spring into savings with 0% financing and 10% off your total roof replacement. East Coast Metal Roofing, the official roofing partner of the Boston Celtics.
SpringFest starts now with new savings at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off, plus save an extra $150 on every $1,500 you spend on select major appliances. Discover the new GE Appliances range with removable Easy Wash oven tray for easy cleaning in your dishwasher. Because Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid 4/1 through 5/1. Savings vary based on purchase amount. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for details.
More Boston sports opinion, more often. Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Clifton Costas leading off the Herb Chambers batting order, sponsored by Herb Chambers Infinity of Westboro. The first pitch from the lefty Detmers is outside, ball one. Costas is hitting his last four. 6 of 11 over that span, adding 260 overall with 2 homers. Tough left-on-left matchup here. Detmers fires. Check swing at a hard breaking ball. He went too far on that slider. So it is 1-1. 3-0 Angels on the big first inning where the Red Sox messed up 2 plays. The pitch is low. One error charge, the other a botched double play ball. Actually, they botched 2 double play balls, perhaps. The left-on-left matchup. The pitch is in there for a strike, a breaking ball. Kubota Orange Days are here. Check out Kubota's great lineup of 0-turn mowers and subcompact tractors today. In Maine, please visit MB Tractor and Equipment in Gorham and Fairfield or Wallingford Equipment in Auburn. Juan Grissom scheduled to play tonight.
Yep, he's batting second ahead of Rob Refsnyder for the Woo Sox. You ever driven a tractor?
No. 2-2. You're not surprised, are you? Foul to the right, out of play.
That was bordering on rhetorical.
I don't know if I'll ever have that experience.
Have you set foot on a farm like where they have, they raise animals and things?
If I have, it was many, many years ago.
Picture Joe baling
child of
hay.
The suburbs. Pitch is swung on foul, left side, out of play.
You've been on Southern Fresh Farms.
Oh, yes, in Fort Myers, yeah. So they've got the donkeys there. And
yep, Murphy, the donkey, Robert and Shelley. They're selling that property.
That's too bad because your sons love them. 2-2. Down and away with a sinking fastball at 95.
Grissom's going to DH tonight, take tomorrow off, and then play the field on Sunday for Worcester.
Can't get here soon enough. 3-2 pitch. Bounces in, ball 4. So a leadoff walk often leads to good things. We'll check the Subaru of New England scoreboard. Subaru of New England Love Spring event is here. Drive away in a brand new Subaru. Find your authorized Subaru retailer at SubaruNewEngland.com. Yankees at Cleveland rained out. They'll play a day-nighter tomorrow. There's Bobby Dahlbeck just back from Worcester looking for his first hit. And he swings and misses. Had a home run yesterday for the Woo Sox. 33 last year at Worcester, but now another chance for the Red Sox. He's had a few. Here's the 0-1, and he swings and misses, waving at a changeup away that was outside the strike zone.
And that goes without saying, and that's the issue. Last year, down the stretch, struck out fully 45% of the time, and this year, 6 strikeouts in 9 at-bats.
Brewers leading at Washington 2-0, or Baltimore, I should say, 2-0. Brew Crew in the second. The pitch home. A little bit low and away. Another changeup. Tampa Bay leading the Giants 1-0 in the third. Colorado and Toronto 1-1 in the second inning at Rogers Center. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And a hard shot backhanded by the shortstop. Neto to second out. Rengifo to first. They turn it over. Hit it pretty well. He may have broken his bat, but it's still a 6-4, 3 double play. So the Red Sox have hit double plays in each of the first 2 innings.
Well, and the relief could not be more stark, right? The contrast between these teams where Angels on the infield have really made some nice plays.
5-4-3 in the first, now a 6-4-3. 2 down for Yoshida, 222 without a homer and 4 RBIs. And he takes a fastball up and in for ball 1. CCL wants to remind you, if there is a broken bat, there's probably a better choice for lumber. Find the lumber for your next project at CapeCodLumber.com. And the pitch is up and away.
Well, all your time out on the farm, I'm sure you were just felling trees left and right like Roy Hobbs making your own bats, right?
Down on the farm. I've been to farm team games, but that's about as close.
That is your farm, yeah.
Low and away, 3-0.
Yeah, the Fort Myers Mighty Muscles do not count.
No. How about the Woo Sox? I had a chance to see 3 or 4 of their games last year. I had a great time, too. Wonderful park, Pollard Park. 0-2 is 3-0 is in there for a strike, a fastball.
My schedule just is not synced up. I need to get there.
It's perfect. Yeah, Dr. Charles, I thought, made a great point in his eulogy yesterday, saying how Larry Lucchino built these parks which changed the contours of downtown in so many cities.
No doubt.
And Worcester certainly a prime example. 3-1. There's another strike down and in.
Well, and that he fit them into each specific one, right? Like Baltimore is kind of a gritty town. They incorporated the warehouse. He wanted San Diego to feel, cool inside with flowers on the outside. It certainly matches.
Beach in the outfield. There's a swing and a line drive. Left center field gets down for a hit. Sliding stop by Ward on the wet grass to cut it off. And Yoshida hit it hard. So there's the second hit of Detmers, who actually threw a no-hitter in May of 22 against the Tampa Bay Rays.
This is why, as a resident of Rhode Island, I was so sorry to see the AAA club leave because, look, I think many academic papers have been written about how oftentimes the bond deals and the tax repayments may not always equal out in the way that they're proposed.
And the fastball is in there for a call strike to Connor Wong. Had a pinch home run last night to tie the game, hitting at .350 overall with that 1 homer. 4 runs knocked in.
But I don't think you can put a dollar amount on what it means to a town to have something like that.
Pitch is low. I mean, Larry built Camden Yards first with Jenna Marie Smith, and there have been over 100 parks built since then with that as the model. Major and minor leagues, of course.
I was there the day it opened in '92, and it was like walking into an alternate reality.
Breaking ball is in there for a strike. Scalpers tickets.
That one we actually just had tickets given to us. Mom not afraid to scalp O's tickets. He told the story about how they watched the game that I was at on Larry's San Diego floor of his living room when Ripken broke Gehrig's record.
95, yeah. Here's the pitch. And a wave and a miss at a changeup away, strike 3. There's the first strikeout of the game, brought to you by Northern Bank. After 2, 3-0 Angels on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
New England homeowners know metal roofs are strong protection for their homes, resisting high winds, ice dams, rust, moss, and lichen. Plus, snow slides right off. As New England's largest residential metal roofing company, East Coast Metal Roofing has no supply issues. We can install year-round with a lifetime warranty and lifetime workmanship. Spring into savings with 0% financing and 10% off your total roof replacement. East Coast Metal Roofing, the official roofing partner of the Boston Celtics.
Now you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile. So whether you're playing a game at home, yes, cool, or attending one live, you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile at cox.com/internet. Other restrictions apply.
SpringFest starts now with new savings at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off, plus save an extra $150 on every $1,500 you spend on select major appliances. Discover the new GE Appliances range with removable Easy Wash oven tray for easy cleaning in your dishwasher. Because Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid 4/1 through 5/1. Savings vary based on purchase amount. Selection varies by location. While supplies last, see Lowe's.com for details.
Take a minute to check your social battery. How's it doing? It's easy to ignore our needs and spread ourselves too thin. Therapy can give you the self-awareness to build a social life that doesn't drain your battery. BetterHelp offers affordable online therapy on a schedule that works for you. Start the process in minutes and switch therapists anytime. Find your social sweet spot with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/grow today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/grow.
This is Alex Cora. You are listening to the home of the Red Sox, WEEI.
We go to the third, 3-0 Angels, and for the play-by-play, here's Will Fleming.
Go back to the farm, Joe. We'll see you in a couple innings. You can milk some cows.
In the Worcester?
Clean out some stalls. Here's the pitch to Nolan Shonwell. And he takes a pitch outside for ball one. Houck is sort of according to his season-long script so far, not in the run category, but in terms of the pitch mix. Tall right-hander throws the 1-0. That is a beauty. Slider, he's thrown a lot of those. That one right there, and it's 1-1. He's thrown now 13 sliders out of his 29 pitches. 1-1. Shonwell, ground ball to the right side. Reyes dives, comes to the knees, bounces a throw wide of first. Now, that would have been a spectacular play, but I think Pablo had more time than he thought. Rushed the play a little bit. They'll give Shonwell a hit. And again, I mean, Pablo had the range to his left, but he went into a slide on his legs and then came to his knees and then just spiked the throw wide of the bag. Has not been real pretty defensively for the Red Sox. Here's Mike Trout. Hit a ground ball that led to the disaster his first time. He takes a strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Herb Chambers' batting order in this inning brought to you by Herb Chambers, Lincoln of Norwood and Lincoln of Westboro. Here's the pitch to him, and it is a slider that misses outside. 1-1. Mike Trout has 6 homers now in 51 plate appearances this year. Remarkable clip. 1-1. Double play depth behind Houck. Pitch almost hit him. Hard sinker in under the hands. So he's got 6 homers in 51 plate appearances. The rest of the team, 7 homers in 412 appearances. 2-1. Nobody out in the third. The pitch on the line to short. That was caught by Hamilton. He's pulled 2 balls right at David Hamilton. This time David makes the play. So Trout 0 for 2, and with 1 out, here comes Taylor Ward. It's just been brilliant to start this season. The pitch to Ward. Right-handed hitter is another slider for a strike. 0-1. We've seen it far too often these last couple of seasons where poor defense, not only is it contagious, it seems to deflate this Red Sox team more than anything else. 0-1. Line shot into left field. Coming in on it is Duran. He's there. He reaches up to make the grab. And they're 2 down. That was hard hit, but well done by Jaron. And here comes Aaron Hicks. Whether you're off to the ballpark, dog park, or amusement park, Citgo top tier Tri-Clean gasoline gets you where you're going. Whether you're traveling near or far, when you start with Citgo, you're good to go. I think the temptation, the drumbeat will continue to talk about Cedon Rafaela. Maybe thinking about him at shortstop. He's brilliant there. The pitch to Hicks is a strike on the inside corner. Good slider. It's 0-1. I mean, he's awesome in center field. We've seen that. He can win a Gold Glove out there.
But right now, shortstop's higher priority.
Glaring need. Especially with the bad news about Romy Gonzalez. They're very concerned about him. The 0-1. Fouled off toward Alex Cora on the first base side, and it's 0-2. Alex running the 5K tomorrow. Maybe that'll be a breeze for him, and he's actually like trying to really compete in it. Nearly 10,000 runners. He's done 15, 17 miles repeatedly. Said it brings him back to his playing days. He's got some anxiety before running the race, and he loves it.
Anxious to compete.
0-2. 2 down, 3-0 Angels. The pitch is on a line into right field, and O'Neill has to play it on a hop. He actually just stopped it like a goalie. He throws to second behind the runner. There's Shanoel, but Nolan dove back to the bag in time. So a line drive hit for Hicks. He's 2 for 2. And the Angels continue here in the third. On the slick track, that was a good decision by O'Neill. No sense in risking anything there, and he just put his big muscular body in front of it. Made a good Canadian play, right?
Exactly. Sacrifice. A little bruised maybe, but been a lot of loud contact the way Houck has been going. It's unusual.
With Tyler's body, that probably hurt the ball more than him. 2 on, 2 out, 3-0 LA. Yeah, this is unusual for Tanner. Here's the pitch. That's a strike. In a lot of ways, I think it's always a disadvantage for a pitcher to see an opponent this quickly after the first time. I mean, the Angels get the benefit of almost like having 4 at-bats before they see him tonight.
That's just 5 days later.
A 1 is a strike on the inside corner. I know it's hard. There's so many moving parts in big league baseball with a balanced schedule now. To me, it's ludicrous that the Red Sox and the Angels play twice in the first 3 weeks, and that's it. There's got to be a better way to do that. 0-2. That's outside. LA already with 4 hits.
That light rain coming down again?
Hard for me to tell. Just kind of a little mist. 1-2. Backed up on the infield. Pitch fouled off on the third base side by Brandon Drury. Tanner was bidding to join Pedro Martinez and Luis Tiant as the only Red Sox pitchers to throw 6 or more shutout innings in 4 straight starts. He'd done it in 3 consecutive. The 1-2 is fouled up on the first base side off the facade of the club level, the Nora Pavilion level, I should say. Red Sox have got to take advantage of these games. The 3 with the Orioles were the only 3 in their first 32 against teams winning records a year ago. The 1-2 is lined into center field. That's down for a base hit. Here comes Rafaela. Plays it on a hop. They hold the runner, and it kicks off. Casas does the throw. Tanner backs it up, and it's going to be another error and another unearned run.
I thought they had him with the bases loaded and 2 down, and a break that it wasn't a score from second base, but it is anyway because of another boot.
Short hop throw there by Rafaela to the first base side behind the bag. Casas and his big body were there, and he let it hit him on the leg.
Throw was offline a little bit, but could have been stopped.
You know, I think part of that is that wet infield grass. I think it probably stayed lower than Casas thought it would. Not that that makes anybody feel that much better as Luis Rengifo's in, and he takes a slider for a strike.
Usually they give the error to the thrower, and they did. Rafaela charged with an error.
I think that makes sense. 0-1. The pitch is swung on a miss. You know, he wasn't even that deep in the outfield, Joe, which is why it's a little surprising. The idea there is to hit the guy right in the chest so that if he wants to cut it and go any other place, it's easier to do that. And it's not like Rafaela knows the runner at third is going to be stopped, but still. 0-2, 4-0 LA. Another unearned run. Here's a pitch that misses outside. Slider, and it's 1-2. The natives are restless at Fenway.
An error in each inning.
One ball, 2 strikes. They lead at second and third. Swing and a miss. He got him. That's a big slider from Houck. And the inning's over, but another unearned run for the Angels. It's 4-0 LA. Rafaela, Hamilton, and Duran coming up for the Sox in the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
New England homeowners know metal roofs are strong protection for their homes, resisting high winds, ice dams, rust, moss, and lichen. Plus, snow slides right off. As New England's largest residential metal roofing company, East Coast Metal Roofing has no supply issues. We can install year-round with a lifetime warranty and lifetime workmanship. Spring into savings with 0% financing and 10% off your total roof replacement. East Coast Metal Roofing, the official roofing partner of the Boston Celtics.
Now you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile. So whether you're playing a game at home, yes, cool, or attending one live, you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile at cox.com/internet. Other restrictions apply.
SpringFest starts now at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off, plus save an extra $150 on every $1,500 you spend on select major appliances, like the GE Profile 2-in-1 Combo Washer and Dryer. In about 2 hours, you can wash and dry a full load of laundry, all in one machine. Because Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid 4/1 through 5/1. Savings vary based on purchase amount. Selection varies by location. While supplies last, see Lowe's.com for details.
Take a minute to check your social battery. How's it doing? It's easy to ignore our needs and spread ourselves too thin. Therapy can give you the self-awareness to build a social life that doesn't drain your battery. BetterHelp offers affordable online therapy on a schedule that works for you. Start the process in minutes and switch therapists anytime. Find your social sweet spot with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/grow today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/grow.
You're listening to the Sox on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network. Now, back to the play-by-play action.
Well, the Red Sox have their work cut out because of their own defense, trailing 4-0. Cedar Rafaela leading it off. He's made one of the Red Sox 3 errors. He takes a changeup for strike one. Cedar 7 for his first 37. He takes another strike on the inside corner. Houck, that was a big pitch. I mean, they still had second and third in that inning. First strikeout of the game by Houck, brought to you by Northern Bank. This team, this offense, this ballpark, frankly, all need a jolt. 0-2. Pitch, swing and a foul. The defense has been bad across the board, but it just seems to me, and I think the record reflects it, it's been far and away worse here at home. They just have not defended Fenway the last several seasons. Swept by the O's and not a good start tonight. 0-2. Cedar tries to check his swing, and he does, barely. On a high fastball, it's 1-2. Detmers throws, and Cedar fouls it off on the third base side. For every 4-bagger the Red Sox hit this season, Red Sox Radio Network donates $40 to Cars for Kids. We're making our donation. You should too. 877 Cars for Kids or carsforkids.com to donate your car today. That's Cars with a K. 1-2. He did not stop his swing there on a high fastball, and that has just been a theme early on for Rafaela. He strikes out yet again. And now with one down, here comes David Hamilton. I mean, for Cedar, that's now 38 at-bats and 14 strikeouts, and the Red Sox have just swung and missed as a team way too much this year.
That pitch was chin high.
Here's the pitch to Hamilton, and that misses high for ball one. Apparently Reid Detmers tweaked his slider grip over the offseason. These guys just tweak and refine over and over again. 1-0. Hamilton hits it on one hop to first. It's backhanded by Shonwell. He races over to the bat to beat Hamilton there. And there's 2 down, back to the top of the order for Jarren Duran. Not a lot of life in that first base dugout. So different from the feeling out west and coming back home for the opener, dancing around, smiling, lots of conversation. There's very little of that right now. The pitch to Duran misses high. Alex has said something the last few days, Joe, I think is very interesting. When asked about the leadership role on this team, he said he himself is going to embrace it more because of a young team. 1-0 is outside. As you know, he likes to keep the clubhouse to the players, but he's not going to do that this season. He's going to be more present and check in a lot more.
Story's a big loss in that area, too.
No doubt about it. 2-0, the pitch. That's a strike. No. All right, a little bit high with a fastball. 3-0.
Haven't had a report on how his surgery went, scheduled for today.
Dislocation, bone fractures. 4-0 LA in the bottom of the third pitch. That one is in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. It's 3-1.
They did change one of the earned runs to an unearned run. So 2 of the runs were unearned in the first inning. 3 overall.
3-1 is another strike. Slider in the outside corner. It's 3-2. I'm glad they did that. And I don't always understand why it's complicated to piece these things together in real time.
If there's a doubt, give it to the pitcher.
Well, there wasn't any there. 3-2 is lying toward the monster in left. This thing's got carry, and it's going to bang off the top of the out-of-town scoreboard. Duran buzzing around first, into second. Maybe that's the jolt the Red Sox need. Jaron's got a double. His first off the green this year. And the Red Sox have a man in scoring position for Pablo Reyes.
Not many would have had 2 bases on that because it was hit so hard it got to the left fielder quickly on the carry. Ward made a pretty good throw.
I haven't seen your spiral notebook. Do you have one this year?
I do.
Well, you got to put a notch on Duran for catching some green.
Wall ball.
Here's Pablo Reyes. The spot where normally Devers would hit. The pitch to him is a strike on the outside corner. Pablo singled his first time. You can just hear it in this ballpark. A little bit of life. And that's what Duran is. He's a true ignition switch. 2 down. Jaron dancing around at second. Detmers looks that way, and the 0-1. Pablo on the ground to short. Neto is so good there. He's got it. He throws to first, and the inning is over. Red Sox can't cash in on the 2-out double. We go to the 4th inning, 4-0 LA. On the Shaws and Star Market WEI Red Sox Network.
New England homeowners know metal roofs are strong protection for their homes, resisting high winds, ice dams, rust, moss, and lichen. Plus, snow slides right off. As New England's largest residential metal roofing company, East Coast Metal Roofing has no supply issues. We can install year-round with a lifetime warranty and lifetime workmanship. Spring into savings with 0% financing and 10% off your total roof replacement. East Coast Metal Roofing, the official roofing partner of the Boston Celtics.
Save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile and get fiber-powered internet at home and unbeatable 5G reliability on the go. So whether you're playing a game at home, yes, cool, or attending one live, you can do more without spending more. Learn how to save at cox.com/internet. Cox Internet is connected to the premises via coaxial cable. Cox Mobile runs on the network with unbeatable 5G reliability as measured by Ookla LLC in the U.S. 2H 2023. Results may vary, not an endorsement. Other restrictions apply.
SpringFest starts now at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off, plus save an extra $150 on every $1,500 you spend on select major appliances, like the GE Profile 2-in-1 Combo Washer and Dryer. In about 2 hours, you can wash and dry a full load of laundry, all in one machine. Because Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid 4/1 through 5/1. Savings vary based on purchase amount. Selection varies by location. While supplies last, see Lowe's.com for details.
Looking to consolidate your debt, lower your interest rate, or need to borrow money? We can help. Borrow up to $50,000 with a personal loan from Westerly Community Credit Union. With our low rates, you can enjoy one monthly payment you can afford. Apply today at westerlyccu.com/loan. Visit one of our branches located in Wakefield, Westerly, Richmond, or Coventry. Or call 401-596-7000 today.
Want to listen to WEEI on the go? Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Well, we go to the 4th. Tanner Houck facing Logan Ohtani, right-handed hitter, and he takes a sinking fastball on the corner. 4 strike 1. 4 runs total, 2 of them earned against Tanner. Misses inside, and it's 1-1. Actually, 1 of them earned. I beg your pardon. They changed it from 2-1.
So 19 unearned runs allowed by the Red Sox this year, most in the league.
Here's a ground ball. Foul. Wow, that looked like it was right over the bag. 19 unearned runs. This is the 14th game.
48 earned runs, 19 unearned. That's not a very good ratio.
Here's the 1-2. outside. I mean, so much. This just underscores how much was riding on Trevor Story this year. And the injury to him, just a backbreaker. I guess a shoulder breaker, truly. Here's the ground ball to short. Hamilton does have this one, a straight over the top throw. Unconventional, but it gets there in time, one down. And with Ohtani retired, here comes Zach Neto.
So 16 errors overall, the most in the American League.
One point that Lou Merloni has made, which I totally echo, and I think is very smart, has to do with your minor league depth. Pitch to Neto, swing and a miss. His point is, especially the middle infielders, the guys you've got down at AAA, it is more important for them to be good defenders than it is good hitters. Here's the 0-1 outside. Because in the course of a season, the times that they are summoned to contribute, you're not going to really lean on them to carry the offense. You just need them to catch the ball. 1-1 to Neto. Here's a high and deep drive into center field. Back toward the triangle. Rafaela watches it go up above the bleacher bar. Beautifully plays to Karam, spins and throws to second, but it is late. A high, loud double by Neto, and more loud contact against Houck. Take 10 seconds for station ID on the Shaws and Star Market Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Unhappy fans here at Fenway Park. 4-0 LA. Just in the top of the fourth inning, the sit goes sign lighting up and down as Rendon stands in. He takes a slider for strike one. It's interesting. In Rendon and Rengifo at the same time on this Angels team. Angels have those guys both in there. The 0-1 is a ground ball toward third. Fair, and it's past the dive of Dahlbeck. It hits the angled wall. David Hamilton picks it up out in left field. The Red Sox actually there catch a little bit of a break. Had that stayed outside the wall and gone to the corner, certainly that would have been a run. But it's just a second hit for Anthony Rendon. And now the Angels have him at the corners with one out for Shanoel. There was a time that Rengifo, Rendon, and Hunter Renfroe were all on the Angels, which is sort of wild since in the history of Major League Baseball, talk about a stupid oddity, but in the history of baseball, only 15 people have had last names that start with R-E-N. And at one point, 3 of them were on the same team.
Bill Renna played for the Yankees
and the
Red Sox. Had his baseball card.
Here's Shanoel, and he takes outside. One of them scored a run to win a 4-game series, to sweep a 4-game series from the New York Yankees in 18. He was a pinch runner. He scored a run that swept the Yanks. That was his only contribution, and he got a World Series ring. 1-0, swinging a foul back. That would be Tony Renda, who, interestingly enough, was drafted by the LA Angels. These are the things you come up with when you see 19 unearned runs in a week. Edgar Renteria, another one. 1-1 to Shanoel. Here's a pitch that's on the outside corner to him, and it's 1-2.
Edgar made the last out in the 2004 World Series. Next year he was playing shortstop for the Red Sox, which didn't go all that well.
No. Talked to Orlando Cabrera about that.
Cabrera had left to sign with these Angels. A delightful guy with a bundle of energy.
Fantastic. 1-2 just outside. Only 4 guys, I'll continue down this ridiculous wormhole, only 4 players in Major League Baseball's last name have ever started with S-C-H-A-N, like Shanoel. Here's a pitch that is ripped high and deep into center field. Rafael a little bit turned around, spinning in front of the wall. He can only watch it bang off the wall. Kind of a misread at first, but coming home to score from third is Neto. It's a wall ball single for Shanoel. Rendon did not see that well off the bat. More loud contact, and it's 5-0 Angels.
Terrible base running by Rendon. What he was doing.
I mean, at the very least, you got to be halfway. beautifully read and played there by Rafaela, but still. So, Shawnuel has been on base 3 times. And now here's Trout.
This is certainly the loudest contact Houck has allowed in the starts this year.
Pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
I think you make a good point. When you see a pitcher the second time in 5 days, hitters have the advantage. The first time, the pitcher, especially if hitters have never seen this pitcher, the pitcher has a huge advantage.
Well, hopefully that will translate to the Red Sox against Detmers, too. 0-1. Way outside. He's thrown 66 pitches now, has Tanner. $5-0 LA. A stunned and subdued Fenway. Pitch black skies overhead. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was trying to hit one onto Lansdowne there.
Which he's only done once. Surprising. 1 home run in his career at Fenway.
I do remember that blast.
Yeah, I don't think it meant much in the game at the time, but the fewest he's hit any other park, 4.
Truly one of the all-time greats. 3-time MVP, the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He got him with a splitter. Tanner's not thrown many of those. Picked a good time for it. His second strikeout. And the 2 down. Here's Ward. 4th inning. Brought to you by Cars for Kids. Donate your car and help a child today. Schedule your free pickup at 877 Cars for Kids or carsforkids.com. And as you know, that is Cars with a K. Here's Taylor Ward. 2 on, 2 out, another run in. Slider misses outside. I promise I will not look up how many people's last names in baseball history started with W-A or R. much longer list, and nobody cares. Halos by 5. Outfield the other way for Ward. The pitch. Strike on the outside corner. And it's 1-1. Houck's 1-1. That is yanked a little bit. He's showing a little bit of signs of exhaustion here, even though he's only thrown 71. It's just been a lot of time spent on the mound. Just on the clock, the 2-1. Slider pop bell on the first base side, out of play. And so much of that unnecessary because of defense not played behind him. Rockies are in Toronto under the roof, and they lead the Jays 4-2 in the 4th inning. Brewers have extended their lead in Baltimore 4-0 there. 2-2 pitch. Liner high in the air down the right field line, and O'Neill over just where the grass meets the turf. The dirt, I should say, is there to make the play, and the inning is over. Really more of a lazy fly. In the end of the inning is over, but the Angels get another run. Bottom 4 coming up. 5-0 LA on the Shaw's and Star Market Red Sox Network.
Now you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile. So whether you're playing a game at home,
yes, cool,
or attending one live, you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile at cox.com/internet. Other restrictions apply.
New England homeowners know metal roofs are strong protection for their homes, resisting high winds, ice dams, rust, moss, and lichen. Plus, snow slides right off. As New England's largest residential metal roofing company, East Coast Metal Roofing has no supply issues. We can install year-round with a lifetime warranty and lifetime workmanship. Spring into savings with 0% financing and 10% off your total roof replacement. East Coast Metal Roofing, the official roofing partner of the Boston Celtics.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Gabby.
Hey, Gabby. It's Jennifer Coolidge. Hi. I'm so glad I reached you at 2 a.m.
Oh, of course. Anyone with a Discover card can call and talk to a real person 24/7. Now, how can I help?
Yeah, I used my Discover card to buy these yellow pleather pajamas, and I'm just not sure I'm pulling them off.
24/7 U.S.-based customer service. It pays to Discover. Limitations apply. Learn more at discover.com/credit card.
SpringFest starts now with new savings at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off, plus save an extra $150 on every $1,500 you spend on select major appliances. Discover the new GE Appliances range with removable Easy Wash oven tray for easy cleaning in your dishwasher. Because Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid 4/1 through 5/1. Savings vary based on purchase amount. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for details.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Tyler O'Neill leading it off for the Red Sox in the bottom of the fourth, and they need to get it going. Trailing 5-0. Reid Detmers, tall lefty, winds, he throws, and Tyler takes a strike on the outside corner with a curveball. It's 0-1. O'Neill had a monstrous series out in L.A. Here's the 0-1. Foul back. Big compacted swing from Tyler. And it's 0-2. Next one. Tyler takes outside a changeup from Detmers, which can be a weapon for him, and it's 1-2. The Rockies have extended their lead in Toronto 6-2, and Kevin Gausman getting hit very hard there. Here's a pitch in the dirt, another change, and it's 2-2. How about the lineup tonight for the Portland Sea Dogs? Joe was telling you about the Kubota Farm Report. Anthony, Meyer, Teal. 1, 2, 3. All off to a hot start at Double-A. Casas on deck, the 2-2. He was fooled there, and he is fortunate, I think, to have not been rung up. That looked like a strike at the top of the zone. Tyler took it and hoped, and he got a break from Chad Fairchild. Wow. See if he can cash it in. 3-2. Pitch. Swinging a fly ball down the right field line. Foul. Outside the pesky pole, and it stays 3-2. The Red Sox are hoping that in those guys, Anthony, Meyer, and Teal, they can have their Rutschman, Henderson, Holiday. Holiday making his home debut tonight at Camden Yards. So far, it's the Brewers all over the O's there. 3-2. Fastball fouled straight back. And out on the outside corner, the count stays full to O'Neill. Tyler looks sharp in these bright yellow jerseys, which have been a good luck charm for the Sox in the past, but not tonight. Here's a pitch on the inside corner for strike 3. He took one too many. Did O'Neill. Third punch out for Detmers. And with one out, here's Casas. Sox baseball is brought to you by your New England Ford dealers. Now during Truck Month, get a great deal on Ford F-Series. America's best-selling trucks for 47 years straight, and the official truck of your Boston Red Sox. Here now Casas, who walked his first time. Pitch to him. High pop-up on the left side of the infield. Rendon camping out underneath it. And in the end, he has to backpedal to make the play. He does. And they're 2 down. We were telling you that Tampa is ahead of San Francisco 2-1 in the 5th. Giants have a little something going on the Subaru of New England scoreboard. The Love Spring event is here. Drive away in a brand new 2024 Subaru. Find your authorized retailer at SubaruofNewEngland.com. Here is Dahlbeck. Grounded into a double play his first time. Sox looking for life. Fastball for a strike, 0-1. All natural chicken is full of flavor and right now on sale today through Thursday at Shaw's and Star Market Value Pack. All natural boneless chicken breast or thighs, $1.97 a pound. 0-1. Swing and miss late on a fastball right there, and that's the puzzling thing about Dahlbeck up here lately. And that's 94 in the middle of the zone. Pitch he so often hammers. But now behind 0-2. Here's the pitch. A little bit high and outside. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. The next one to Bob. Swinging a soft ground ball on the left side. Neto has it smoothly across the diamond in time, and the Red Sox go down in order in the fourth. No fun so far at Fenway. 5-0 Angels after 4 on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
New England homeowners know metal roofs are strong protection for their homes, resisting high winds, ice dams, rust, moss, and lichen. Plus, snow slides right off. As New England's largest residential metal roofing company, East Coast Metal Roofing has no supply issues. We can install year-round with a lifetime warranty and lifetime workmanship. Spring into savings with 0% financing and 10% off your total roof replacement. East Coast Metal Roofing, the official roofing partner of the Boston Celtics.
Now you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile. So whether you're playing a game at home, yes, cool, or attending one live, you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile at cox.com/internet. Other restrictions apply.
Shop our best savings for spring during Spring Fest at Lowe's. Get up to 35% off. Plus, save an extra $150 on every $1,500 you spend on select major appliances. And save on premium 2 cubic foot mulch. Get 5 bags for just $10. Because Lowe's knows spring. Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid to 4/17. Appliance savings vary based on purchase amount. Exclusions apply. See Lowe's.com for more details. Premium mulch offer excludes Alaska and Hawaii. Selection varies by location while supplies last.
When it comes to your home, we know there are plenty of reasons to protect what's inside. Your family, your photographs, your peace of mind after a long day. At Marshall, we know that protection starts on the outside. We specialize in roofing, siding, and window installations, so we can be sure these critical pieces work well together for long-lasting beauty. Plus, with our easy payment options, investing in your home is more affordable than you may think. So when it comes to your home, protect what's inside with Marshall, your local roofing, siding, and window people.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Aaron Hicks leading off the Herb Chambers batting order, sponsored by Herb Chambers Boston and Honda Burlington. 5-0 Angels. Here's the pitch. And Hicks takes a strike on a slider down and in. Aaron Hicks entered the game hitting 160, but he singled to center and singled to right and driven in a run. Pitch is swung on and foul tipped into the mitt. Yankees let him go after a very tough time. He did produce for the Orioles after they picked him up last year, and the Angels signed him, and off to a slow start, although, as we say, he's been hot tonight. 0-2. Houck is fan 2. He's walked 1. That cost him a run. There's a looper into left field, and on comes the left fielder Duran to make the catch for the out. Actually, he hasn't walked anybody. It was a hit batsman that cost him a run in the first inning. So 1 down for Drury, who's grounded out to short and singled to center. Today's Red Sox code word of the game is double play. Make sure to enter your code word in the member portal today to claim your points. Down and away for a ball. Drury, a right-hand batter. He's the DH tonight. Yankees at Cleveland rained out. They'll play 2 tomorrow, the pitch. Fastball riding up and in. 78 pitches for Houck as we pass the 110 pitch mark. 110th pitch brought to you by 110 Grill, gluten-free dining. Done right, 110 Grill is an official partner of the Red Sox radio network. Fly ball center field. Rafaela doesn't have to move very far to make the catch, which he does. 2 quick outs for Houck. And here is Luis Rengifo, who lined to center and struck out. Swinging the bat pretty well this year, 9 of 29 after coming off bicep surgery. Houck kicks and deals, and a foul to the left out of play. Red Sox down a pitcher tonight. Isaiah Campbell on the IL with a shoulder impingement. Bobby Dahlbeck took his place on the roster, starting at third tonight, low and away. There'll likely be another move tomorrow to bring up a starting pitcher for tomorrow's game. For Criswell, possible choice, maybe a likely choice. Hard line drive in a right field, a base hit. Rengifo pulls it past the glove of the lunging Casas. Angels have had hits in every inning but the second. 2 out for Logan Ohtani. The catcher who's bounced out 5-3 and 6-3. Nothing Angels here. We're in the fifth. The pitch, swinging the drive to right field, slicing down the line. Long run, O'Neill. He can't get it. It's over his head. But fortunately for the Red Sox, it hops into the seats for a ground rule double. So that means Rengifo has to stop at third. He certainly would have scored. So a double for Ohtani. And now they have runners at second and third for Zach Neto, who flied to center and doubled off the center field wall and scored a run. And Andrew Bailey coming out of the Red Sox dugout, the pitching coach. Nobody warming at the moment, but now we get some action. It's Brennan Bernardino, did a very good job, 2 scoreless innings night before last. So he's loosening in a hurry. Colorado's jumped ahead of Toronto 6-2. That game in the fourth. Kyle Tucker's homered for Houston. They've tied Texas 1-1 in the first inning at Houston tonight. Here's the pitch home. And a fly ball right center field, not deep. Here comes Rafaela hard, and he runs the ball down and makes the catch for the out. That retires the side. O'Neill might have had it too, but they strand 2, and after 4.5, it's 5-0 Angels on the Shaws and Star Market WEI Red Sox Network.
Now you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile. So whether you're playing a game at home,
Yes, goal.
or attending one live, you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile at cox.com/internet. Other restrictions apply.
New England homeowners know metal roofs are strong protection for their homes, resisting high winds, ice dams, rust, moss, and lichen. Plus, snow slides right off. As New England's largest residential metal roofing company, East Coast Metal Roofing has no supply issues. We can install year-round with a lifetime warranty and lifetime workmanship. Spring into savings with 0% financing and 10% off your total roof replacement. East Coast Metal Roofing, the official roofing partner of the Boston Celtics.
SpringFest starts now with new savings at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off, plus save an extra $150 on every $1,500 you spend on select major appliances. Discover the new GE Appliances range with removable Easy Wash oven tray for easy cleaning in your dishwasher. Because Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid 4/1 through 5/1. Savings vary based on purchase amount. Selection varies by location. While supplies last, see Lowe's.com for details.
At Marshall Building and Remodeling, we're changing the way homeowners think about roofing, siding, and window projects. It doesn't have to be stressful or take weeks of your time. Our process is efficient and stress-free every step of the way. It starts with a free consultation where we discover the best options for your home and budget together. We want to talk with you, not at you, and most of all, we want to listen. At Marshall, we know every roofing, siding, and window project is unique, so we work hard to never lose sight of your vision. It's your project, your terms. Why settle for less?
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Bottom of the fifth, Herb Chambers Honda batting order. Honda of Boston, Honda Burlington. Leading off is Yoshida, lined a single to left center on a 3-2 pitch in the second inning. One of 3 Red Sox hits. Detmers fires, and a strike called over the inside part of the plate. You have to feel for Daniel Bard, who had that great comeback a couple of years ago. The former Red Sox right-hander will have season-ending elbow surgery, a flexor tear. There's a strike, but Bard was a great story. With a lot of anxiety, lost command of the strike zone, was out of baseball 6 years, came back as a mental skills coach, and then came back to pitching at 34 saves as a foul hit out of play. That was in 2022 with the Rockies. And now he hasn't pitched this year. He missed most of spring training with a torn meniscus in his knee, and now Season-ending elbow surgery for Daniel. Nice young man.
Yeah, well, it's an epidemic in the game right now.
It really is. Here's the 1-2 pitch, and he swings and misses at a high fastball. He had no chance there. Strikeout number 4. We're talking to Mark Gubas, the Angels TV analyst. Was a dominant pitcher for Kansas City. He really owned the Red Sox. Wow, he was so nasty with that hard sinker. And he thinks he's trying to spin too many breaking balls, especially that sweeper.
Said that's why my arm hangs crooked, because I threw too many sliders.
Connor Wong struck out his first time. He fouls it on the play to the right. Yeah, Gooby was really dynamite against the Red Sox. That hard sinker down and into those right-hand batters pitching for Kansas City.
It's going to be a fascinating thing to see how we progress in baseball. All these injuries.
0-1 is outside. You sent me a quote from Pedro about learning how to pitch and mixing it up instead of trying to blow everybody away with heat or spin it as hard and fast as you can.
I would say he knows a thing or two. 1-1
deal. Ground ball hit weakly to the left of the shortstop. Neto charges. Nice play on the move and gets it.
But I sort of think it's the next wave of what happened 15 years ago when, sabermetrics and real analytically based thinking took over baseball. This is like the next wave where we're so enabled by all of this technology that there are all these homegrown pitching development centers where everybody is tracking every grip and biometric spin and all these things.
Raffaele hits one in the air, first ball swinging right to the left fielder. Ward, who makes the catch to retire the side. Remember, all natural chicken is full of flavor right now on sale at Shaw's and Star Market. $1.97 a pound with a digital coupon. Limit 2. Shaw's and Star Market, official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network. After 5-0 Angels on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Shop our best savings for spring during Spring Fest at Lowe's. Get up to 35% off. Plus, save an extra $150 on every $1,500 you spend on select major appliances. And save on premium 2 cubic foot mulch. Get 5 bags for just $10. Because Lowe's knows spring. Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid to 4/17. Appliance savings vary based on purchase amount. Exclusions apply. See Lowe's.com for more details. Premium mulch offer excludes Alaska and Hawaii. Selection varies by location while supplies last.
Mitchell College is a place of radical possibilities. Uncover your unique power and study what is most important, you. From starting or finishing a degree to career upskilling, or learn how you learn best, our compassionate approach embraces every side of you. Mitchell's inclusive community offers personalized study with pre- and post-college support, so you can be the best, authentic you. Learn more at mitchell.edu. That's mitchell.edu.
Now you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile. So whether you're playing a game at home,
yes, cool,
or attending one live, you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile at cox.com/internet. Other restrictions apply.
New England homeowners know metal roofs are strong protection for their homes, resisting high winds, ice dams, rust, moss, and lichen. Plus, snow slides right off. As New England's largest residential metal roofing company, East Coast Metal Roofing has no supply issues. We can install year-round with a lifetime warranty and lifetime workmanship. Spring into savings with 0% financing and 10% off your total roof replacement. East Coast Metal Roofing, the official roofing partner of the Boston Celtics.
More Boston sports opinion, more often. Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
First pitch at the top of the 6th inning, popped up by Anthony Rendon, and David Hamilton backpedals onto the grass to make the play. So 1 pitch, 1 out. Houck stays in the game. He's now thrown 85 pitches. Red Sox trailing 5-0. Here's Nolan Shonwell, who's had a nice night. Been on base 3 times, 2 hits, hit by a pitch, and has scored 2 runs. Trout is out on deck. Play him to pull on the dirt. Pitch. Yanked foul on the first base side. But back to what we were talking about in the 5th inning. It's sort of like you're shouting into the wind. The genie is probably not going to go back into the bottle, but with more money, more brain power, more data, the 0-1 is low. I'm just not sure that it's a net positive for the game. When you give people tools and technology, they're going to use them, max out their own ability, because that can mean more dollars, more life security for generations. The 1-1 is a ground ball to the right side. Casas, for some reason, went after it. It's clearly right to Reyes, and it's a good thing that Tanner was over to cover. And the play is made 4-1, and they're 2 down. But I also think that it's not just hurting pitchers' arms, it's hurting the sport, because it drives offensive production and numbers down. The more tweaking and nasty stuff that comes into the game, it's just harder to hit these days. Here is Trout with 2 down and the base is empty. 5-0 Angels. Pitch is a strike.
You want to see the best players perform on the field, and that's not happening with all these injuries. Pitchers blowing out.
0-1 pitch. That one was a little bit outside. Trout is third in the Herb Chambers batting order, brought to you by Herb Chambers Honda Seekonk and Honda Westboro. 1-1. Fouled off on the third base side. That's another thing about Mike Trout, speaking of injury, that has made him so remarkable. He's been so durable. Had the one major injury, but he posts. The numbers almost in the history of the game unmatched. 1-2. Fouled off. He just got a piece of a great slider from Tanner Houck.
Reminds me a lot of a bigger version of Mickey Mantle.
Yeah. Really, there are a lot of comparisons other than the fact that he's just a right-handed hitter. 1-2. Here's the pitch. Foul back. And I think it's pretty much consensus, don't you, Joe, that, I mean, look, Mickey already has, top 10 all-time offensive numbers, one of the true all-time greats, but had he not caught the sprinkler and ripped up his knee, don't you think he could have gone down as maybe the greatest ever?
He had a good chance to do that with his ability.
1-2 is ripped into left field. There's a base hit. The swing for Trout has not changed. It is a thing of beauty. So compact. He laces that one. That's the 11th hit for the Angels to the Red Sox 3. And Tanner now having thrown 94 pitches, probably his last batter, the right-hander Taylor Ward. Swing and a miss. That was a good slider from Houck. 0-1.
Has given up 11 hits. You combine that with a very poor defense, you see why it's 5-0 Angels.
0-1. Pitch is outside. Hard to believe that for Mike Trout, this is his 14th season in the big leagues. Rookie of the Year, 3-time MVP. 4 times he led the league in runs scored. Stole 49 bases his first full year. 1-1. Slider misses just inside, and it's 2-1. The middle part of the last decade was when he put together a 5-year run almost unmatched ever. First MVP in 14, the third in 2019. And over those 6 years, he was unquestionably the best player on earth and one of the great runs ever. This ball is pummeled to left field. High and deep, and Taylor Ward leaves Fenway with a 2-run homer, and it's 7-0 Angels.
Houck allowing his first home run this season. It was crushed.
It's looking like, as Alex Cora comes out of the dugout, that for the Red Sox, all the good work that they did on the West Coast is likely to evaporate in the first 4 home games of the season. They'll be right back at 500 in all likelihood after this one tonight. By the way, this copyrighted broadcast is presented by the authority of the Boston Red Sox. May not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of EEI and the Red Sox. A rough one for Houck and the Sox. 7-0 Halos. Bernardino coming out of the bullpen after this on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
During this call to the bullpen, it's the perfect time to check out all the great content at buyfordnow.com. Find Ford offers you won't see advertised anywhere else. Search Ford dealer inventory for your dream vehicle. Compare Ford SUVs, trucks, and electric vehicles versus the competition. Calculate your trade-in value and learn about exclusive offers for military and first responders. So, visit buyfordnow.com and then see your New England Ford dealers.
Have you been putting off new windows for your home? Now is the time to visit CCL in Abington. We've partnered with Matthews Brothers in Maine to bring you the best in windows. Matthews Brothers has been making windows since 1854. Come check out our line of wicked awesome windows from Matthews Brothers at CCL in Abington. Make your home energy efficient in 2024 with Matthews Brothers windows. Check us out online at capecodlumber.com or visit the CCL showroom in Abington today. We are 100% employee owned and operated.
More Boston sports opinion, more often. Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Brendan Bernardino, who was great the other night, is on in a 7-0 hole. Angels all over the Red Sox, another sloppy defensive night, but the Angels have also hit Houck incredibly hard tonight. He's gone after 5 2/3 innings as Tanner. And they hit 9 balls off of Tanner, 100 miles an hour or harder, and 6 more 95 and above. So it was loud for a lot of the night. So unlike Tanner. He gives up 12 hits, 7 runs, 4 of them earned. This is the kind of night that could damage his ERA for some time. 2 down. Here's Aaron Hicks batting righty against Bernardino, and he takes low, ball 1. Bernie told me before the game that in his first stint ever in the Mexican Winter Leagues in Hermosillo, he was teammates with the Angel pitching coach, Barry Enright. The 1-0 is a strike on the outside corner. It has been a long and winding road for Brendan to be here tonight. And it has led him back to our door. The 1-1 is on the ground foul outside of third.
Well, he's just so happy to be in the big leagues, as you saw last year, surely again since he's been called back. You really root for a guy like this.
He's never in a bad mood. I mean, not that I see. I'm sure sometimes he is, but he is great to be around. 1-2. 2 down in the 6th. The pitch is fouled off on the first base side. They estimate that home run from Ward just went 422. Bomb. And again, you know, these Angels just got another look at Tanner. And the plan, so many sliders, was so similar to the one before. Here's a 1-2 fly down the right field line toward the pesky pole, and it is, wow, just short of it foul. That was close to real trouble. But it's 1-2. For a number of years, there has been rumbling in baseball that Aaron Hicks prefers golf to this sport. So I'm sure before the game he was locked into what's going on down in Augusta, Georgia. Scotty Scheffler is again tied for the lead after the second round, along with Bryson DeChambeau. 1-2 to Hicks. The pitch low and in. Scotty Scheffler, Max Homa, also 6 under. Windswept Friday down there. Tiger Woods was awesome. Made his 24th straight cut. 2-2 is low with a curveball. I was talking to Alex Cora about him before the game. Tiger, that is. Because Alex is a real appreciator of greatness. And a sports junkie to boot. And he said he feels lucky to have been around. Watch him. And I agree. 3-2. Swinging a chopper right in front of the plate. Wong springs, picks it up, throws to first. In time, and the inning is over. That was a nice play. Inning over. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 7-0 Angels. Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Now you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile. So whether you're playing a game at home, yes, cool, or attending one live, goal! You'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile at cox.com/internet. Other restrictions apply.
New England homeowners know metal roofs are strong protection for their homes, resisting high winds, ice dams, rust, moss, and lichen. Plus, snow slides right off. As New England's largest residential metal roofing company, East Coast Metal Roofing has no supply issues. We can install year-round with a lifetime warranty and lifetime workmanship. Spring into savings with 0% financing and 10% off your total roof replacement. East Coast Metal Roofing, the official roofing partner of the Boston Celtics.
SpringFest starts now with new savings at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off, plus save an extra $150 on every $1,500 you spend on select major appliances. Discover the new GE Appliances range with removable Easy Wash oven tray for easy cleaning in your dishwasher. Because Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid 4/1 through 5/1. Savings vary based on purchase amount. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for details.
Homeowners, listen up. Granite City Electric's decorative lighting showrooms are having a spring sale featuring 15 to 50% off all decorative lighting and clearance items. Stop into any one of Granite City Electric's 4 convenient showroom locations April 15th through April 20th and save big. Plus, mention this ad and receive an additional 10% off qualifying purchases. You don't want to miss this sale. Go to gcehomelighting.com to learn more.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
David Hamilton leading it off for the Sox in the bottom of the 6th inning. He takes strike 1 from Reid Detmers, who's been efficient again. It was just his 74th pitch. Hamilton, Duran, and Reyes in the Herb Chambers batting order. Curveball bends in for strike 2. And the more we hear about this scandal involving Shohei Ohtani and his translator Ippei Mizuhara, the more bizarre it gets. The 0-2. Hamilton can't stop his swing. He does stop his swing, I beg your pardon, on a slider outside. It's 1-2. He surrendered, did Ippei, and met in court today. And apparently now it becomes pretty clear. Investigators have found that he stole $16 million from Ohtani. The 1-2 pitch is off the end of the bat. Impersonated Shohei to withdraw funds to cover gambling debts. Changed rules on how much he could withdraw here and there. Just shocking. Of course, it tells you a little bit of how much Shohei is making, that he didn't quite realize that $16 million were missing. The 1-2 is outside. And it's 2-2.
It makes a lot more outside.
It's not uncommon for guys like him to have managers like that. 2-2. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Hamilton is struck out, and Detmers, ever since the Duran double in the 3rd, has sent down 8 in a row, and this is as one-sided as a game can be. Flat from the jump. Bad defense doomed Houck and the Sox in the very first inning after it killed him last night, and unfortunately Hamilton right in the center of it both times. So now one out. Here is Duran, and he takes a strike. No, I keep saying that. I beg your pardon. It looked like one, but just above the zone, and it's 1-0. Next one, low.
Houck 5 2/3, 4 runs earned. 7 overall, 3 unearned. His ERA went from 0 to 2.04.
2-0 to Duran. Here's the pitch. High. And it's 3-0. Well, Shohei, after the court date today, said he was thankful for the investigation, relieved that they discovered what they did, and he'd like to move on. The 3-0 is up and in. So Duran draws a walk. One thing that's pretty clear, it has not impacted him on the field. I mean, what the Dodgers' top 3 hitters are doing to start the season is absolutely outrageous. Betts, Ohtani, and Freeman has a chance to go down as one of the all-time great trios at the top of a lineup.
He deferred all but $2 million of his salary, so maybe you can see why he didn't miss the $16 million initially.
Yeah, when you can afford to defer $30 a year, Here comes Pablo Reyes. And by the way, that's another thing I think that should be revisited in future, CBA discussions. Seems like a total exploitation of a loophole for a team to be able to do that for tax purposes. Here's Pablo Reyes with Duran at first. The pitch is a strike at the bottom of the zone. Pablo's hit the ball hard twice. He's 1 for 2. If you're just joining us, Alex Cora told us he's more optimistic today about Devers than he was in the last couple. Going to take it very carefully with him. The 0-1. That is a strike. Didn't necessarily look like one from here, but called that by Chad Fairchild. And it's 0-2. Michael King off to a good start for the Padres. Facing Yamamoto tonight. With Ohtani right behind Betts and in front of Freeman. What an outrageous lineup the Dodgers have. 0-2. Long set with Duran at first. The pitch high. I mean, it's sort of a look into how ridiculous the Dodgers team is. The fact that they signed Teoscar Hernandez was almost like an afterthought in this offseason. He's having a massive year. He's hit 4 home runs, driven in 15. 1-2 low to Pablo. 7-0 LA. These Angels in the bottom of the 6th inning. Bogart's a hot start to the year, but he has faded offensively. The 2-2 high pop into right field. Aaron Hicks drifting in. He is there to make the play. So now 2 down for Tyler O'Neill. And even though, no one would argue that Xander is quite deserving of that $290 million deal so far, nor that the Red Sox should have offered that, it's hard not to wonder what he would have meant just as a presence with. He was so good at that when he was here. Throw to first.
He didn't have some of the greatest range of all time, but he caught everything at him and hit his way.
He also had Rafi's ear. I think when he was here, the errors did not snowball as much. Here is O'Neill, and he drives one high down the left field line, drifting foul, and it will get into the seats. It's a high strike 1. So that's a little glimpse at the Subaru of New England scoreboard. The Love Spring event is here. Drive away in a brand new 24 Subaru. Find your authorized retailer at SubaruofNewEngland.com. Duran leads at first. He's not going anywhere, trailing by 7. The 0-1 misses outside. That's the other thing about these big deficits brought on by the D. You cannot sort of lean into the athleticism and speed that has been a default.
3-run homer.
Terrifying if he figures it out. 2-2. Pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him with a curveball in the dirt. O'Neill puts the bat down. He is gone, and so are the Sox. 6 strikeouts now for Detmers through 6. 7-0 Angels on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
New England homeowners know metal roofs are strong protection for their homes, resisting high winds, ice dams, rust, moss, and lichen. Plus, snow slides right off. As New England's largest residential metal roofing company, East Coast Metal Roofing has no supply issues. We can install year-round with a lifetime warranty and lifetime workmanship. Spring into savings with 0% financing and 10% off your total roof replacement. East Coast Metal Roofing, the official roofing partner of the Boston Celtics.
Now you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile. So whether you're playing a game at home,
yes, cool,
or attending one live, you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile at cox.com/internet. Other restrictions apply.
SpringFest starts now with new savings at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off, plus save an extra $150 on every $1,500 you spend on select major appliances. Discover the new GE Appliances range with removable Easy Wash oven tray for easy cleaning in your dishwasher. Because Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid 4/1 through 5/1. Savings vary based on purchase amount. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for details.
When it comes to your home, we know there are plenty of reasons to protect what's inside. Your family, your photographs, your peace of mind after a long day. At Marshall, we know that protection starts on the outside. We specialize in roofing, siding, and window installations, so we can be sure these critical pieces work well together for long-lasting beauty. Plus, with our easy payment options, investing in your home is more affordable than you may think. So when it comes to your home, protect what's inside with Marshall, your local roofing, siding, and window people.
Hey, it's Reese McGuire. This is the home of the Sox, WEEI.
Brandon Drury leading it off for the Angels in the top of the 7th inning. They lead 7-0. Brennan Bernardino continues in the game, and a cut fastball misses outside for ball 1. Apparently the benches have cleared in Baltimore. Willie Adames right in the middle of it. 7-1 Brew Crew there. 1-0. Fouled off and on the hands. And it's a ball and a strike. Again, watching those Orioles, it's hard not to squint a little bit and hope for Anthony and Meyer and Teal to show up. Kind of match the Orioles with young talent. 1-1 pitch is a strike. In that vein, Marcelo did hit a home run tonight for AA Portland, an absolute bomb, based on the video I saw, so that's somewhat encouraging. Need him to have a big-time, healthy year. 1-2. Strike 3 on the outside corner. Beautiful fastball for Bernardino, who just keeps getting outs. One down here is Luis Rengifo. It's a little bit of a candlestick feel at the moment. There's napkins out in the outfield, and now a potato chip bag being picked up by the ball boy on the Angels side of things. Napkin right between Duran and Rafaela in left center field. Here's the pitch. Swinging a foul back. Did you ever do a game? There wasn't interleague when they were at Candlestick. Did you do a game there?
I never did. I saw one game there as we were waiting for a red eye, and it was cold.
Ooh. It's crazy when they built that out on that point on the way down to the San Francisco airport. They ran a study about the least windy spots in the Bay Area, and they selected that one. Talk about a flawed study.
Well, they went there at 10 o'clock in the morning when the sun was out and the winds were calm.
Exactly.
They play mostly night games.
0-1 from Bernardino to Rengifo. This is a shot to left field. Duran, though, appears to have it. He does. Maybe off the end of the bat a little bit by Rengifo, and they're 2 down. I mean, a place that saw a lot of great moments with Will Clark and Kevin Mitchell and Jack Clark and all those guys out there. And just a wild scene, though. World Series with the Athletics, 88 and 87, and the things would whip around, and for a lot of the time the outfield wall was like a chain link fence, and everything would get plastered to that wall. Here's Logan O'Hoppe, and he takes a strike on the inside corner.
Really amazed that it changed his stroke and hit the ball to right and right center with the wind blowing in from left.
He got robbed of a bunch of them. You can be sure of that. Here's a pitch outside. A curveball, 1-1. It got so cold and windy there, they developed this thing called the quad, the candlestick, which was like a little pin that they would give to people. Anybody who stayed throughout a game, I believe it was under 40 degrees, which happened a lot by the end of those games. And the 1-2 pitch is fouled off on the first base side. In other words, rewarding perseverance. And if you went to that ballpark at the end, there were people who had like hundreds of those things. That's how brisk it could be. Here's a pitch outside, and it's 2-2. Two down, top 7. Angels lead the Red Sox 7-0. There's a curveball low, and the count is full. Of course, 87 was the Kirby Puckett World Series. 88, Ack and Kirk Gibson, and then 89, the earthquake. A wild scene that was. 3-2. Fouled back.
Candlestick's been leveled, right?
It has. I'm sure there's some condos there now.
Pac Bell is in. What do they call it now?
It's now Oracle Park.
Oracle Park. That's not nearly as cold.
No, it's nice.
But it's not brisk either.
3-2. Fouled back. No, it's not exactly summery there most nights. You are well advised almost always in the summer to bring a jacket to that yard. And it's one of the gems. It really is. Mark Twain was on to something when he talked about that city. 3-2 with 2 down. Bernardino throws, and he gets him at last. Sinker swung on and missed, and the inning is over. Stretch time at Fenway, 7-0 Angels in the Shaws and Star Market. WEEI Red Sox Network.
Now you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile. So whether you're playing a game at home,
yes, cool,
or attending one live, you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile at cox.com/internet. Other restrictions apply.
SpringFest starts now at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off, plus save an extra $150 on every $1,500 you spend on select major appliances, like the GE Profile 2-in-1 Combo Washer and Dryer. In about 2 hours, you can wash and dry a full load of laundry, all in one machine. Because Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid 4/1 through 5/1. Savings vary based on purchase amount. Selection varies by location. While supplies last, see Lowe's.com for details.
Who's in for Mohegan? Obviously, everyone. It's an invitation that you can't ignore to experience a place that just feels different. Mohegan Sun, a place that welcomes you in, all in. For the flavors, the fun, the unbelievably unforgettable. Because you plus me plus Mohegan equals the best time ever. And what comes next is, well, everything. This is how it feels when you're all in for Mohegan. Mohegan Sun. Visit MoheganSun.com today to start your experience.
High Five Casino. High Five Casino is the top social casino where the action and real prizes never stop. With all of the hottest games right from Vegas and winnings that go straight to your bank account, get ready for fun spins and big wins. Enjoy free daily rewards and come back to get free coins every 4 hours. Not just once a day like the others. Visit h5c.fun. That's h5c.fun. And have your high five moment today. High Five Casino. High Five Casino is a social casino only. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. Play responsibly. Terms and conditions apply. Visit website for details.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Another good one for Reid Detmers. He's cruising along, and so are the Angels. 7-0 for the Sox in the Herb Chambers batting order. Casas, Dahlbeck, and Yoshida. Justin tonight has walked and popped out. Swinging a hot bat, getting on base a lot. And this more and more is one of those times when the Red Sox are really going to lean on him. The pitch in the dirt. Chase Anderson is up in the bullpen. Quite likely he'll be asked to get the last 6 outs in this game. 7-0 Halos. Casas waits with his feet close together. Here's Detmers 1-0. Swing and a miss. He fooled him with a curve. The Angels do have right-handed action up in their bullpen. Detmers has thrown 95 pitches. The Dahlbeck on deck. I guess it's possible Ron Washington could make the change here after Casas. 1-1. Here it is. Strike. Fastball in the outside corner. 7th inning, sponsored by Sherwin-Williams, the exclusive Sherwin-Williams Pro Plus program to help you grow and manage your paint business. You never did a game at Candlestick. One place I'm really upset I didn't go as the 1-2 is ripped down the left field line, and it is foul. Sliced out of play is the old Tiger Stadium.
That was an adventure because we were closer in our booth to home plate than the pitcher was. And foul balls that come screaming back there. You were defenseless, really.
Couldn't you sometimes hear some of the conversation around home
plate?
Good
with arguments between the hitters and the umpires. Even the catcher's conversations sometime.
1-2 to Casas. Pitch Swing and a miss. He got him on a curveball in the dirt. We take 10 seconds for station ID on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Ron Washington is coming out to get a right-handed reliever to face Bobby Dahlbeck. We got one out in the 7th. Stay tuned after the game for the Nissan post-game show. You deserve a card that thrills you. And Nissan's got an exciting full line that'll put goosebumps on your goosebumps. Shop your local Nissan store at nissanusa.com today. It would appear the Angels have found a really good one in Reid Detmers. So Ron Washington goes to the bullpen, it appears. And it's Luis Garcia coming out of the pen. The Sox do not have a run. They don't have a long ball, but for every 4-bagger the Sox hit this season, Red Sox Radio Network will donate $40 to Cars for Kids. We're making our donation. You should too. 877-CARS-FOR-KIDS or carsforkids.com to donate your card today. We'll step aside for a moment. Back to Fenway after the 7-0 Angels pitching change on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
It's Ford Truck Month. Are you ready? And we're celebrating 47 years as the best-selling trucks in America with special once-a-year offers on Ford F-Series. Are you ready? Featuring the new 2024 Ford F-150 and Ford Super Duty, the 2024 North American Truck of the Year. Celebrate with us, America. This is Ford Truck Month, based on 1977 to 2023 industry-reported total sales.
You've reached Monster Bank. Please enter your 35-digit account number.
I don't have it.
State your name.
Jim Robbins.
Okay, Mr. Blobkins, how can we help you?
It's Robbins.
You said pay off my mortgage. I'll transfer you.
No. I need to open a small business account.
Monster Bank.
If your bank doesn't understand you, that's bull. Now there's a bank helping small businesses succeed. Owners Bank. All business, no bull. Learn more at ownersbank.com. Owners Bank is a division of Liberty Bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Well, another masterful performance by Reid Detmers, who goes 6 1/3 shutout innings, allowing only 3 hits. He struck out 7 and walked only 1, and now Luis Garcia, who's had a very difficult beginning of the season, the long-time journeyman. He'll see Bobby Dahlbeck and then Yoshida. And in the 7th, it is only now 4 games that the Red Sox have been in this rut as Dahlbeck digs in. Pitch is a strike, and I agree completely with Alex Cora, what he said before the game. We got to keep perspective. We're still above 500, although they'll be right at 7-7 after this one. They do need a jolt, though. They got to get something going. 0-1. Line down the right field line, but foul. The play, it's 0-2. Especially here at home. One thing that so obviously stands out, the Red Sox have not yet won a ball game in which Rafi Devers did not play. 2 to begin the season in Seattle. Here's the 0-2. Those middle 2 games, they dropped to the Mariners. Not much offense in them. They won the finale, and then Rafi was back for the rest of the road trip where they were so good. But since he's gone down here, such a totally different feeling lineup. 1-2 with 1 down in the 7th. Here's the pitch. That's outside. Fastball, and it's 2-2. All Natural Chicken is full of flavor and right now on sale today through Thursday at Shaw's and Star Market. Value pack, all natural, boneless. Chicken breast or thighs, $1.97 a pound. You use the digital coupon limit 2. The 2-2. Strike 3 call right there. And a punch out for Bobby. He's hearing it a little bit from these fans. And now with 2 down, here comes Masataka Yoshida. Chase Anderson will come on for the top of the 8th. 7-0 Angels. Yoshida's looking better at the plate lately. He takes a pitch high and outside, ball 1. Single to left. Just missed a hit his last time before striking out. 1-0. Here it is. Massa, high fly into right field. Coming in, Aaron Hicks. On the run, he's there to make the play, and the inning is over. The Red Sox do not have a hit since the third inning. And in that time, only one base runner. It was a walk by Jarren Duran in the sixth. We go to the eighth, 7-0 Angels on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile and get fiber-powered internet at home and unbeatable 5G reliability on the go. So whether you're playing a game at home, yes, cool, or attending one live, you can do more without spending more. Learn how to save at cox.com/internet. Cox Internet is connected to the premises via coaxial cable. Cox Mobile runs on the network with unbeatable 5G reliability as measured by Ookla LLC in the U.S. 2H 2023. Results may vary, not an endorsement. Other restrictions apply.
SpringFest starts now at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off, plus save an extra $150 on every $1,500 you spend on select major appliances, like the GE Profile 2-in-1 Combo Washer and Dryer. In about 2 hours, you can wash and dry a full load of laundry, all in one machine. Because Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid 4/1 through 5/1. Savings vary based on purchase amount. Selection varies by location. While supplies last, see Lowe's.com for details.
Mitchell College is a place of radical possibilities. Uncover your unique power and study what is most important, you. From starting or finishing a degree to career upskilling, or learn how you learn best, our compassionate approach embraces every side of you. Mitchell's inclusive community offers personalized study with pre- and post-college support, so you can be the best, authentic you. Learn more at mitchell.edu. That's mitchell.edu.
The secret's oat for nourishing your sensitive skin. Start each day with Aveeno's daily moisturizing body wash in the shower, which gently cleanses and doesn't dry out your skin. Then slather on the daily moisturizing body lotion for 24 hours of clinically proven hydration. This powerful combo gives you 2 times the moisture in 2 easy steps, thanks to both nourishing oat formulas. Get softer, smoother skin and shop Aveeno now at Target.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
We go to the eighth. All Angels, they lead 7-0. Veteran right-hander Chase Anderson about to pitch. He's got 2 saves this year, both 3-inning saves and blowout wins. One against Oakland and then Sunday. 3 innings, 2 earned runs against the Angels in a blowout, a 12-2 game. But if you pitch 3 innings, you get a save. First pitch is grounded foul, first base side by Zach Neto, who fly to right after getting a second chance after Costas dropped the pop ball for an error. Double off the wall in center and hit a fly ball to right. The pitch runs inside. Anderson is only the 3rd pitcher to record a save of 3 innings plus or more in each of his first 2 appearances with the franchise, joining Mike Morgan, the well-traveled one with Arizona in 2000, and Lance McCullers with San Diego in 1985. Pitch home is swung on, popped up first base side, shallow right field. Reyes is there, still backpedaling, and makes the catch for the out. There are a lot of holes in that save rule.
Yes.
Some are too easy. 3 innings with a blowout win, you're not really saving. You're finishing the game, not necessarily saving it.
I think also tying run on deck is pushing it a little.
Yeah, in a lot of men on base, foul to the right, out of play. I mean, 1/3 of an inning, the tying run is on deck. You come in, get 1 batter, you get a save. Too many cheap saves out there.
Preach, Hall of Famer. Would you tell that to Lee Smith's face?
Low and away. Well, I don't think he had many of those. He had over 400, but he had to work for most of them. Lee Arthur, he was a really good guy, great character, pitched low and away. Never pitched inside.
Ever?
Oh, he always pitched on the outside half of the plate. And he'd love to sleep on the training table for the first couple of innings or maybe longer in a game.
I know he's one of your kids' all-time favorites.
Foul to the right out of play. I mean, then you had the guys with saves who pitched multiple innings many, many times. I guess Eck was really the first as to be the one-inning closer. Breaking ball low and away.
It was Bob so fun to see him out in Oakland.
Bob Stanley went something like 167 innings one year.
Did he really?
33 saves.
Wow. Different time.
2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. He waves at a breaking ball. So Eck did come to the ball game.
He did. And you forget how great the Eckisms are. I mean, he had an envelope. You can imagine, just laughing. He's like, nobody comes here, but I come because they give me iron.
We miss him. Shonowell, left-hand batting first baseman, grounds it to the left side, grabbed by Hamilton on the second hop, throws to first in time. Anderson makes quick work of the Angels after 7.5, 7-0. Los Angeles on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Shop our best savings for spring during Spring Fest at Lowe's. Get up to 35% off. Plus, save an extra $150 on every $1,500 you spend on select major appliances. And save on premium 2 cubic foot mulch. Get 5 bags for just $10. Because Lowe's knows spring. Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid to 4/17. Appliance savings vary based on purchase amount. Exclusions apply. See Lowe's.com for more details. Premium mulch offer excludes Alaska and Hawaii. Selection varies by location. While supplies last.
Save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile and get fiber-powered internet at home and unbeatable 5G reliability on the go. So whether you're playing a game at home,
Yes, goal.
or attending one live, you can do more without spending more. Learn how to save at cox.com/internet. Cox Internet is connected to the premises via coaxial cable. Cox Mobile runs on the network with unbeatable 5G reliability as measured by Ookla LLC in the U.S. 2H 2023. Results may vary, not an endorsement. Other restrictions apply.
When it comes to your home, we know there are plenty of reasons to protect what's inside. Your family, your photographs, your peace of mind after a long day. At Marshall, we know that protection starts on the outside. We specialize in roofing, siding, and window installations, so we can be sure these critical pieces work well together for long-lasting beauty. Plus, with our easy payment options, investing in your home is more affordable than you may think. So when it comes to your home, protect what's inside with Marshall, your local roofing, siding, and window people.
You're listening to the Sox on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network. Now, back to the play-by-play action.
Right-hander Jose Cisneros is the next Angel pitcher after Garcia went 2/3 of an inning, fanning the only man he faced. This right-hander making his 9th appearance, and he struggled. 7 earned runs, 9 hits in 4 and a 3rd innings, no decisions. Here's Connor Wong, struck out and grounded out. And he takes the ball low. Look at some of these inning totals for Dick Raditz. And sometimes he come in the 2nd or 3rd inning, as Bob Stanley did many times. Pop up first base side, right to the first baseman. Shonowell makes the catch. Dick Raditz, closing 1962, had 9 wins. 24 saves, 124 and 2/3 innings. In 63, 15 and 6, 132 and a third, 23 saves. 64, these are all bad Red Sox teams. He was 16 and 9, 157 innings, 29 saves.
Wow.
Swing and a miss by Rafaela. And in 65, 9 and 11, 124 and a third, with 22 saves. But Dick was out of the major leagues before he was 30. Maybe just burned out throwing so many pitches. Breaking ball low and away. And he wanted the ball. I understand there was one game where Johnny Pesky was managing. He told him, don't come to the ballpark today. Stay home. Pitch is grounded to the shortstop. Charged by Neto. Has it. Fires in time for the out. But he was watching the game on TV and saw it was going to be close. Red Sox had a slim lead, and he drove to the ballpark, and Pesky put him in the game.
Couldn't keep him away.
2 gone quickly. And here's David Hamilton, who's grounded at first and struck out. Stay tuned after the game for the Nissan postgame show. You deserve a car that thrills, and Nissan's got an exciting line that'll put goosebumps on your goosebumps. Shop at your local Nissan store and NissanUSA.com.
That's another man I'm very sorry I did not get to know well, Johnny Pesky.
Oh, what a wonderful guy. He did several games with us. Hit myself and my kids hundreds of ground balls. Great fungo hitters ever. Taken low.
Now,
Father Rooney told the story at the memorial service for Larry Lucchino how we were coming back from Pesky's funeral, and we have this big giant bus filled with Red Sox employees. We're going down these narrow streets in Revere. Where are we going? Is the bus driver lost, and we end up at Kelly's Roast Beef.
Courtesy of Larry. I can picture your kids taking ground balls. You, on the other hand, how'd that
Well,
work
I'd be
out?
out there with them, playing pepper on the road, but Pesky was great. He'd like to get the kids out early. 1-2, swing and a miss. He got him. And the Red Sox have made some very quick outs tonight. We go to the ninth, 7-0. Angels on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Springfest starts now with new savings at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off, plus save an extra $150 on every $1,500 you spend on select major appliances. Discover the new GE Appliances range with removable Easy Wash oven tray for easy cleaning in your dishwasher. Because Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid 4/1 through 5/1. Savings vary based on purchase amount. Selection varies by location. While supplies last, see Lowe's.com for details.
The secret's oat for nourishing your sensitive skin. Start each day with Aveeno's Daily Moisturizing Body Wash in the shower, which gently cleanses and doesn't dry out your skin. Then slather on the Daily Moisturizing Body Lotion for 24 hours of clinically proven hydration. This powerful combo gives you 2 times the moisture in 2 easy steps, thanks to both nourishing oat formulas. Get softer, smoother skin and shop Aveeno now at Target. The secret's oat for nourishing your sensitive skin. Start each day with Aveeno's Daily Moisturizing Body Wash to gently cleanse and help preserve your skin's moisture barrier. Then slather on the Daily Moisturizing Body Lotion for 24 hours of clinically proven hydration. This powerful combo gives you 2 times the moisture in 2 easy steps, thanks to both nourishing oat formulas. Get softer, smoother skin and shop Aveeno now at Target.
Now you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile. So whether you're playing a game at home,
Yes, cool.
or attending one live, you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile at cox.com/internet. Other restrictions apply.
More Boston sports opinion, more often. Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
We go to the ninth, 7-0 Angels. Chase Anderson delivers, and Mike Trout takes ball 1 low. Trout has bounced into a forest. It could have been a double play ball. Probably our flex player of the game was hit the shortstop, and bad throw by Hamilton set up their inning. And another bobble on the next play. Really hurt by Reyes at second. They got an out, but it was an easy double play situation. They went on to score 3 runs. Looking to buy a car this season? The flex car instead. Try it. There's a drive left field, deep down the line. If it's fair, it's gone, but it is foul. You said Trout has hit only 1 homer. That was a high, towering blast. The flex car monthly car subscription includes insurance, maintenance, roadside service, and more. Get started today at flexcar.com.
Somewhere on a patio at the Cask and Flagon, someone just had a baseball fly into their beer, and they are not aware that it was just hit by Mike Trout.
I think they're really outside. Well looped. Here's the pitch. It's fouled off his foot, and he goes down in a heap. That had to hurt.
Well, you're acting like it's 20 degrees.
My blood is thin for being in Florida for 3 months.
I miss Florida, I have to say. I know you do too. I mean, it's wonderful being here, but those warm nights are the best.
Yeah, March was beautiful there, so was early April. 2-2.
Who do you have tending to your birds of paradise now?
Well, it's school vacation, so the kids are going down.
Oh, beautiful.
Well, they got out of school today, so I'm sure there's a lot of celebration around New England with the vacation starting. Broke his bat, so he's getting a new one. He's 1 for 4. Single to left last time up, and he scored once. All 7 runs charged to Houck, who had his roughest outing, but his defense really let him down. 2-2 from Anderson. He waves and does not get a slider away. Chase Anderson set down all 4 men he's faced.
You made the comparison of Trout and Mantle, and I mean, I hear from so many people, frankly, in your generation, who were young when Mickey was starring, that were so drawn to him. Just an electric player, huh?
Well, the long home runs. There's a drive to center field by Ward, who homered earlier, but this one's going to stay in the yard at the edge of the track. It's caught by Raffaello. It was the tremendous home runs, the great speed.
Kind of an all-shucks, all-American look, too, right?
Yeah. At least that was the persona that we saw as kids.
Yeah, of course.
But a great teammate. The guys that played with him that I met in their later years and said he was one of the fine teammates ever. Very unselfish in that regard. Call strike to Hicks, who's 2 for 4, 2 singles. The 0-1 is low.
Doug Lane is handing out some very useful note cards tonight. Mickey, 38 homers at Fenway, the most in history by an opponent.
1-1 is driven down the right field line, foul.
And I hope you admit, I hope you finally come clean in your Hall of Fame speech that you were cheering for most of this at Fenway.
Oh, yeah. We all learn from our mistakes. Here's the 1-2. Line drive on a short hop, picked by Reyes at second, right at him, throws to first to retire the side. So we go to the bottom of the ninth, 7-0 Angels on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
SpringFest starts now with new savings at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off, plus save an extra $150 on every $1,500 you spend on select major appliances. Discover the new GE Appliances range with removable Easy Wash oven tray for easy cleaning in your dishwasher. Because Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid 4/1 through 5/1. Savings vary based on purchase amount. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for details.
Imagine travel that's unique. A trip that's literally customized just for you. With an expert private guide at your side. That's travel with Kensington Tours. Italy for art. Kenya for safari. Scotland for history. Vietnam for food. Whatever trip you dream of. In over 100 countries worldwide, you enjoy exclusive access to the best of your destinations. See what it's like to see the world differently. Visit KensingtonTours.com today.
Homeowners, listen up. Granite City Electric's decorative lighting showrooms are having a spring sale featuring 15 to 50% off all decorative lighting and clearance items. Stop into any one of Granite City Electric's 4 convenient showroom locations April 15th through April 20th and save big. Plus, mention this ad and receive an additional 10% off qualifying purchases. You don't want to miss this sale. Go to gcehomelighting.com to learn more.
The secret's oat for nourishing your sensitive skin. Start each day with Aveeno's Daily Moisturizing Body Wash in the shower, which gently cleanses and doesn't dry out your skin. Then slather on the Daily Moisturizing Body Lotion for 24 hours of clinically proven hydration. This powerful combo gives you 2 times the moisture in 2 easy steps, thanks to both nourishing oat formulas. Get softer, smoother skin and shop Aveeno now at Target.
Red Sox Review after the game on 93.7 WEEI.
Ninth inning, it's 7-0 Angels. And I have Hunter Strickland, who actually began his career in the Red Sox system for the first 2 years of his long career. Right-hand pitcher, he's going to throw very hard. He's 35 now. Top of the order do with Duran, Reyes, and O'Neill. Stay tuned after the game for the Nissan post-game show. You deserve a car that thrills. Nissan's got an exciting full line that'll put goosebumps on your goosebumps. Shop your local Nissan store at nissanusa.com. There's a call strike from Strickland. Called up within the last week. And there's a line drive hit to the second baseman. Caught eye high by Rengifo. Duran had the only extra base hit. He's now 1 for 3, double off the wall in the third. Also had a walk. Red Sox have been held to just 3 hits and nothing since that double by Duran in the third. So really no silver lining tonight. Poor defense once again. Houck was hit hard and no hitting. 0 away to Reyes, who singled his center, grounded to short, and hit a fly ball to right. See who pitches tomorrow. It's not been announced. We would expect it to be Cooper Criswell, called up from Syracuse. Ball striker Worcester. Syracuse is hosting Worcester tonight. In fact, Syracuse beat the Red Sox 4-2 on Grissom. His first appearance went 0 for 3 with 2 line drive outs. Rob Refsnyder was 2 for 3. Here it comes, and it's outside.
It's one of the things about the new schedule in the minor leagues because of COVID and travel and all the contraction. You stay in a place for a full week, which on the better stops on the road, that's a good thing, but maybe not in some of the lesser sites.
Ball strike, a week in Syracuse. It's been a year there. It snowed every day. Two and two. Here's the right-hander delivering, and a foul tip into the mid, strike 3. Well, the Red Sox continue to strike out at an alarming rate. That's 10 in double figures again, strikeouts.
Yep, too much swing and miss. And they are going to now in the season be winless in games Devers does not play.
For over 100 years, Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center has been here to keep Fenway faithful safe, happy, and healthy. Go to bidmc.org to learn more about the official hospital of the Red Sox. Strike 1 to O'Neill, who's grounded into a 5-4-3 double play and is fanned twice. The 0-1 deal. And it's away. We're in the Herb Chambers batting order. Herb Chambers, Alfred Romero of Boston, Alfred Romero of Middlebury, and Alfred Romeo of Warwick. 2 out, 9th inning. Here it is, and a pop-up, foul, first base side, catcher coming back, but Happy has no play. Loss would be the Red Sox 4th, and he made the catch. He did have room, and that retires the side and ends the ball game. Well, wasn't much to say about this one. Ball Angels right from the get-go. Final Angels 7, Red Sox nothing on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Now you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile. So whether you're playing a game at home,
yes, cool,
or attending one live, you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile at cox.com/internet. Other restrictions apply.
SpringFest starts now with new savings at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off, plus save an extra $150 on every $1,500 you spend on select major appliances. Easy cleaning in your dishwasher. Because Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid 4/1 through 5/1. Savings vary based on purchase amount. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for details.
When it comes to your home, we know there are plenty of reasons to protect what's inside. Your family, your photographs, your peace of mind after a long day. At Marshall, we know that protection starts on the outside. We specialize in roofing, siding, and window installations, so we can be sure these critical pieces work well together for long-lasting beauty. Plus, with our easy payment options, investing in your home is more affordable than you may think. So when it comes to your home, protect what's inside with Marshall, your local roofing, siding, and window people.
The #1 selling product of its kind with over 20 years of research and innovation. Botox Cosmetic, out of botulinum toxin A, is a prescription medicine used to temporarily make moderate to severe frown lines, crow's feet, and forehead lines look better in adults.
Effects of Botox Cosmetic may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness may be a sign of a life-threatening condition. Patients with these conditions before injection are at highest risk. Don't receive Botox Cosmetic if you have a skin infection. Side effects may include allergic reactions, injection site pain, headache, eyebrow and eyelid drooping, and eyelid swelling. Allergic reactions can include rash, welts, asthma symptoms, and dizziness. Tell your doctor about medical history, muscle or nerve conditions including ALS or Lou Gehrig's disease, myasthenia gravis, or Lambert-Eaton syndrome and medications, including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects. For full safety information, visit BotoxCosmetic.com or call 877-351-0300.
See for yourself at BotoxCosmetic.com.
Red Sox Review after the game on 93.7 WEEI.
Mom always said there'd be days like this. Unfortunately for the Red Sox, there have been too many of them in a row here. 4 straight losses tonight. The Angels beat the Red Sox 7-0. LA gets 12 hits. They don't make an error and they leave 7. Meantime, right away, the Red Sox defense let them down. They made 3 errors, leading to 3 unearned runs. They only got 3 hits, did the Sox, and they left 3. Houck, the loser. Detmers, the winner. It took 2 hours and 20 minutes. In front of 26,106. I'm going to abide by one of Larry Lucchino's 40 golden rules, except I'm going to take it a step further. He said you should always go 2/3, like cut a third off. I'm taking 90% off, Joe. This game stunk. It was not to be remembered, and the Red Sox need to move on.
File and forget. Now 4 straight losses. They're back to 500 after that great West Coast trip. 0-4 at Fenway.
And I do think, last thing, before Cooper Boardman has the Nissan postgame show, I know it's only 4 games. I know that they're trying to figure it out with these young players, especially with the injury to Romy Gonzalez after the injury to Trevor Story. But I would have to believe, Joe, that internally there got to be some discussions now about the shortstop position. And whether that means, someone like Sogard who's down at AAA or somebody outside the organization, whatever's going on, it is so apparent right now that this team needs a stabilizing presence at that position.
Somebody that can catch it and throw it, then the hitting is certainly secondary in that regard.
Indeed it is. So Cooper will have the Nissan postgame show. We'll be back at you tomorrow. It's a typical Saturday 4 o'clock start. Again, the Red Sox have not announced the starting pitcher, but very likely to be Cooper Criswell. Cooper Boardman will have the Nissan postgame show right after this. Please stay tuned for Joe Castiglione and Will Fleming saying so long from Fenway. Better luck tomorrow on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Shop our best savings for spring during Spring Fest at Lowe's. Get up to 35% off, plus save an extra $150 on every $1,500 you spend on select major appliances. And save on premium 2 cubic foot mulch. Get 5 bags for just $10. Because Lowe's knows spring. Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid to 4/17. Appliance savings vary based on purchase amount. Exclusions apply. See Lowe's.com for more details. Premium mulch offer excludes Alaska and Hawaii. Selection varies by location. While supplies last.
Adoption of teens from foster care is a topic not enough people know about, and we're here to change that. I'm April Dinwiddie, host of the new podcast, Navigating Adoption, presented by Adopt US Kids. Each episode brings you compelling real-life adoption stories told by the families that live them with commentary from experts. Visit adoptuskids.org/podcast or subscribe to Navigating Adoption, presented by Adopt US Kids. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services Administration for Children and Families and the Ad Council.
Fight pain with the legendary herbal power of Tiger Balm. Trusted for over 100 years, Tiger Balm tames pain with the strength and speed of the tiger, so you can rise above pain and get back to living. Learn more at tigerbalm.com.
This is the Nissan postgame show. At Nissan, we make cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop NissanUSA.com.
Back tonight at Fenway Park on the Nissan postgame show. You deserve a car that thrills you, and Nissan's got an exciting full line that'll put goosebumps on your goosebumps. Shop your local Nissan store at NissanUSA.com today. Red Sox fall again. It is after the sweep against the Baltimore Orioles. and won here tonight. 4 consecutive losses, and in the year 2024, Fenway Park, and the rest of us still searching for that first win in Boston. 7-0 the final. The Angels went up early. They rocked 12 hits in total. Sox held to 3 over the course of the night in a brisk 2-hour and 20-minute game in front of over 26,000 here tonight. Cooper Boardman with you live from Fenway. And as you walk through the story of this game for the Red Sox, I mean, it is errors to begin, a wild pitch to begin, a fielder's choice that really could have been a double play, 4-6-3, that was not, and ends up in 3 runs for the Angels. And shoot, they were 2 batters into this game, 3 batters into this game, and they already had all the runs that they would need in the end. Tanner Houck got the start, and for the first time this year, we can say that he wasn't at his best. 5 2/3, 12 hits, 7 runs, just 4 of them earned. I guess is some ERA consolation for him. No walks, couple of strikeouts, and the home run that ended his outing to Taylor Ward at the end of it. You know, and again, Brendan Bernardino, good out of the bullpen. Chase Anderson, good out of the bullpen. Red Sox in total strikeouts, 6, 2 from each man on the mound. As we reminded, the Arbel Insurance Foundation is dedicated to striking out cancer by supporting the Jimmy Fund. And tonight, Red Sox pitchers with 6 strikeouts, another $300 to the Jimmy Fund to help strike out cancer. Arbella is here for the Jimmy Fund and here for good. And I think it's difficult to sit and really dig into anything significant on Tanner Houck here tonight, because he was behind the 8 ball really from the moment we said go.